I'm gonna lose it. I am going to lose my shit. Fuck! You mean Hoth of Dagobah? What about him? Ah! Bro, I'm ready to lose the rest of my shit and I don't even know where it is. All I wanted to do was fucking stream. Why is it so hard? Dagobah. Because Hoth is cold and I fucking hate the cold. The Hoth looks really cool. Rage rising? Rage is increasing. Right now, my rage bar is fucking full. Like, if I don't use some rage spenders, we're all done, bro. We're fucking done. It's finished. Finite. Clax! You sneaky little shit. Get over here. Thank you. Thank you very much for the subby. T3 no less. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're the only one that I won't bite. Plop, 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 get pregnant, get pregnant, get pregnant!
Happy sub anniversary.
Look at you. Look at you. Look at you, 2 little months. 2 little months? That little sub baby just growing in there. I promise that I'll push you down the stairs at the appropriate time. Thank you for your subby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome in. I think I still might nip. Holy fuck, bro. Do you ever have a day when, like...
Give me your fucking money!
Tilda sent via throne.com.
Wait, you didn't have to do that! Dude! No. That's why you were asking? You little shit. Dude, Exile, thank you, bro. Exile just popped off on booster packs. Bro, we got more Burn the Rare. That's on top of, I have a couple Dagobah cards coming in on, I think, Friday. So we're gonna be stocked, bro. You guys better be ready. And then I can feel even better about my life when I get a card that I actually want. And then you guys are like, let's burn it, cause fuck you. Click sub is turning into preschool soon. We might have to look into kindergartens, guys. I don't know. I asked you yesterday, but you ignore your chat. Listen, I've not been feeling very good. And it has nothing to do with all the shit breaking today. It's just... my body is dumb. My body is dumb. My debuffs are escalating. They're multiplying. It's electrifying. Inner chaotic good barbarian? I don't think it's good. I feel like if I was on like a D&D scale, the best I could do would be maybe chaotic neutral. That's it. I hope you get to feeling better. Thank you, bro. I just like... when stuff hurts more, I get more out of it, and it's like brain fog. You don't really notice because most of the time I'm fucking out of it, but it's even more out of it. And then this morning, all I wanted to do, bros, all I wanted to do was enjoy my life like a normal little cat girl, and I started off with a weird squirrel. Can I ask you guys something? Can you please explain something to me? Why do they make eye contact with you when you're pissing? Let me explain. Okay, we have, like, I live in our house, like, obviously there's a bathroom upstairs and there's a bathroom downstairs. I usually don't use the one downstairs because, I don't know, probably some weird, stupid autistic quirk. I like the one upstairs better. But whenever I use the bathroom downstairs, there's a window, right? And you can see the backyard through the blinds and all that shit. And there is, every single time, there is a fat squirrel in our yard that looks at me every time I piss. Like, every time I come in there. And he's just sitting there. He's just sitting there judging me every single time. Like, he's like, I knew it. I knew you were going to come down to this bathroom. And he's so fat. He's so fat. He looks like a cat, bro. I think he might actually be eating something back there. And it's not nuts. They want to be pissed on? I don't think so. I can't even squirt gun, bro. I don't have a dick. I'm not gonna have good aim. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna be like, hey, hold on, sit there, let me come over and squat. Sure. Fat squirrel. Bro, this squirrel, I'm pretty sure the squirrel in my backyard has a piss fetish. And what's weird is I'm not the only one that has noticed this. One of my sisters and my brother have both independently said something about this squirrel, and I literally, like, I just sat there in astonishment. I was like, wait, it's not just me? I should have known it was a bad omen. It likes me? No, I think it just likes sit pissers. Oh wait, no, because Seagull Bro gets it too. Fuck, maybe not. Maybe he's secretly a sit pisser and I don't know. It's not fat, it's just much fluffier fur. I don't think so, bro. This thing is huge. Like, huge. Like, cause like, you can compare the other squirrels in the backyard and you're like, okay. Like, especially during winter, they get fat, obviously. You know, they gotta stock up on these nuts. But this guy is like the 600-pound life of squirrels.
Come here, I'm gonna eat you! Get in my belly!
I can't deal with it today. Holy. Like, you know, like it's like when bad things happen, it comes in multiples, never just one. So then it's like I have all this weird stuff happening with my computer ever since the updates with like Windows updates.
Ah yes, the female body internal pain clock reminding you are a woman, you must suffer the worst moment of your life. I had girls who are friends who went through such pain.
You got something to say to me? Thank you for the 100 biddies, by the way. Thank you very much, bro. The squirrel maybe sees as a predator? No, you don't understand, because there's like, you know how like in developments when there's like, because we have woods, but it's not like right up to the back door. There's a section where there's like yards and lawns, and then there's woods after that. He comes out of the woods, like out of his territory, into my neighborhood, into my cat girl neighborhood. He comes into my territory and he looks in my window and he stares at my ass every time I have to piss on the lower floor. It's not a groundhog, bro. We have groundhogs. I've seen groundhogs. Ultra, what's up? Welcome in. First time chatter, here for the worst experience. I'm glad. Let's just be honest. Squirrels have been caught recently eating other animals. They have been caught eating birds, mice, and lizards? Wait, are they turning into like weird cannibals? I thought they only ate like nuts and maybe like bugs. Armadillo? Bro, what? I'm not in the fucking African savannah or Australia. I think they have them in Australia. They have everything in Australia. Why are you sticking your ass against the window? It's not that! Okay, he's not staring at my ass. He's staring at me. He makes eye contact with me. Because, like, you open the door to the bathroom, there's the window, and it's like, like, the angle of the blinds, you're high enough up that the angle of the blinds, I'm looking down at the grass when I'm turning to go pee. Like, if I want to go, because I have to sit piss because I'm a girl, so fuck you. So, like, you just see him sitting there like he knows. Like, he purchased fucking tickets and he's waiting. And a lot of animals, like, if you make eye contact with them, they'll get, like, scared or something like that. No. This dude stares you down. He looks at you, and it's like if he... I'm not going to be surprised if he does that thing people do, where he's just going to lift up his little paw, separate two of his beans, and do, like, the eye finger thing, where he points at his eyes and then at me, like he's watching me. I shot an armadillo once. Wait, it ricocheted off of them? Damn, that's pretty based. Armadillo is just like the low-key powerhouse. Anyone in chat is a NASA scientist. I highly suggest you hide and find someplace safe. Are you talking about the fact that a bunch of NASA scientists involved in different things just keep suddenly, randomly unaliving and disappearing. Huh, that's weird. I kind of hope that it's aliens. I know that it's probably just another government, but like I hope that it's aliens and they look at us kind of how like we look at that one tribe and I forget where there's like an island and they've had no contact with people except for like a few missionaries that they 80 to 70% of the time just fill with arrows. But like, you know, like they're like they think of us like we think of that tribe. And they're like, okay, they're getting a little too close to space travel. We gotta nip this shit in the bud. The whole family to go and piss around the property to mark your turf? Oh yes, that's what I need. I need my neighbor to come out on her back porch and be just standing there as I squat in the middle of my yard like a dog. I used to live in a shitty trailer and I needed a mouse traps all of the time. One day I checked the traps and I see a lizard stuck in it. I didn't want to make a new one, so I just left it, and the next day 4 mice were stuck in the trap because they went to eat the lizard? Okay, they're not smart. They're not bright. Squirrels kind of scare me because they actually get kind of smart.
Plop, 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 get pregnant, get pregnant, get pregnant!
Boops you because I can, but back to work I go.
I bit your shit before you went. Ah, good. Thank you very much for the subby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're beautiful. Yeah, you.
Plop, 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 get
He's
pregnant,
gone.
get
He can't
pregnant,
hear
get
this.
pregnant!
Hello, thank you for gifting this subby out to squirrel watching. I don't think that's what they actually meant by squirrel watching, though. I am not watching the squirrel. The squirrel is watching me. We had the family of squirrels in the backyard trained to eat out of our hand. Well, see, here's the thing. Like, my mom and dad have bird feeders, right? And the squirrels in particular, sometimes chipmunks, have this habit of trying to steal the bird food. So my dad decides, okay, you little shits, you keep taking all of the bird food and emptying us out. So he gets a different kind of bird feeder. And it's like an anti-squirrel one where, like, they have to climb up this weird rope thing, and if they try and hold on to it, it spins around and it like flings them off. And these little fuckers have gotten to the point where like regular squirrels have now turned into flying squirrels. They have figured out that they can go up to the really high point of one of the nearby trees and they just fling their asses at it. And every once in a while they land. Every once in a while they'll land and they get that goodie, that seed goodness. Bruh. They're like I get it, bro. Like it's like if you saw something that you wanted, you're gonna try to get it, especially if you're hungry. I get it, but these squirrels are not starving. We feed them too. They're just fucking. They're little. These are thick boys. Let me tell you, there is no wild creature within miles of our house that is not well fed. None of them are starving.
My name is Harry Dresden, motherfucker. Open the door. This is my neighborhood.
I fling my ass at it. You would. Ass first. I like it when dogs do that. I like it when dogs are just like they're in a fight, but instead of like face first or growling, they like put their ass in your face. So they just like go like this. And it's just ass to face until you submit. It's like a dog T-pose. Rats with fluffy tails. Squirrels are great on a biblical level. Bro, they're insane. Like even during summer, like they don't need to fatten up, they don't need to have any stores. Like they stuff their cheeks full. It looks like they have another like nut sacks on their face. Like each cheek is a testicle. Each cheek is a testicle, bro. They do learn quickly. That's what I'm saying about them being smart. Like a lot of rodents, like mice and stuff like that. You're like, it's like, you know, like weird Tom and Jerry shit where they get stuck in stupid stuff. But squirrels are like some weird alternate reality, like mastermind, bro. They lose like 90% of their stores. They don't even use them. They're just like food kleptos. They're like those people that go into like a Whole Foods and just try to like steal everything and put it in their purse. Or like that one lady I saw that took like just liters of cola and was stuffing them down her bra because her tits were so big that you couldn't tell. Smart rodents like squirrels, and dumb ones like, I'm not a rodent, thank you. I mean, technically Tippy's not, but I feel like she should maybe be like honorary in the rodent category. Someone get out of a pellet gun and turn her loose? Yes, great, so I shoot myself in the eye, that'll be good. 100% what would actually happen if I had a pellet gun is I would accidentally hit, like, the feeder and damage something there instead. My class feature? If your tits are that big, it's a perk. I don't have that feature. I have to cheat. Like, I'm the person where, like, you know, like when you go into the movie theater and you want to sneak stuff in because everything is overpriced? Because you have to pay, like, you have to sell a kidney to have, like, a drink and candy. So I'm one of those girls where, like, I have a big purse. I have the bottomless purse, and I would just put everything in that. But my friend had the buff. She still has the buff. She's the big titty, not goth. GF. She's the one that double bags it with bras. And legit, like, I remember throwing something at her at like at lunch, like at school, like, you know, you're messing around, you're throwing food, and like I just took a shot at the cleavage and it made it in. And like she couldn't find it. And she started like laughing so hard she was crying because she's sitting there trying to subtly dig into her cleavage to find, I think it was like Cheerios or Lucky Charms or something. I think I had cereal. She couldn't find it. Well, it's okay. Listen, like if you're trying to like dig into your cleavage, it's like a guy trying to like adjust his package. Like if you know you're in the left lane to the right lane or vice versa, you're trying to do it subtly, right? So, but like it was in so deep that there was no way to subtly do it. There was no subtle left. A snack for later. I told her that and she gave me she tried to start chasing me around the table. But her tits are too big, so I'm faster. Weird, what is that face? Listen, it's not my fault that you didn't have a cereal tit friend, okay? I did. That's my vengeance. That's my vengeance, okay? This is her karmic burden for having boobs that are bigger than mine. I get to attack her. Boob size equals speed? It does. That's why I'm so fast. Bro, I'm more aerodynamic, okay? Like, have you ever, like legit, have you ever looked at what a girl goes through if she has big bongas and she's got to run? I'm not even talking about like some weird like corn video. I'm talking about like actually like logistically like what she's dealing with. It's a social buff. It's a running debuff. It was called Baywatch. Oh, I've seen that. I remember what was the one blonde lady? I remember her specifically. Pamela Anderson. I remember Pamela Anderson because there is a really funny old TV show. I think it's called, or was it a movie? Barbed Wire. It's one of the like these old like movies where it's like it's B movie quality, and it's probably more fun to watch because of that because it's so ridiculous. Barbed Wire? Is it Bared Wire or Barbed Wire? You seen her now? She looks so strange. Well, she's gotta be like really old now, doesn't she? She's one of those people that had like a ton of work, and I'm not talking about just boob job, like face work. That stuff was only gonna hold for so long, bro. It's like eventually this people, and this is for guys and girls. People that get work like that done eventually start looking like a weird like deflated balloon. Like everything starts shifting and falling apart. Barbed wire? No, I have to look. Wait. Hold on a second. Let me get this stuff up before I forget so I don't fuck this up. Hold on. Where's the thingy? Okay, so I do this. Not that I have, you know, ADHD or anything like that. I'm sure it's fine. We'll be fine, guys. Don't worry. Surely I'll come back to what I'm supposed to. Everyone panic. Everyone. You can't panic. You can't panic. There's nowhere to run. I'm fast and aerodynamic. Dude, Meatloaf! Meatloaf, what's up, bro? She got HIV or something. I forget exactly what. Someone could be wrong without looking it up. Oh, I didn't know that she got sick. Run, that sounds like too much work. Listen, I didn't say I wanted to do it. It's just sometimes you have to. That was okay. That was my advantage. That was my advantage. As much as it sounds like weird, when I was in school, I was okay with running because I'm tall, like tall and lanky. So, you know, except for the hips. But the hips are okay because they give you good balance. Good balance is important. I am tall. Fuck you, bro. Go ahead, gaslight me some more. Okay, Small King. Angular momentum in the hips. It's actually kind of funny because, like, if you, I say this as a tomboy and in a totally like non-sexual manner. Like you mess around and like you wrestle with your friends growing up, which for me included a lot of guys. Like I had more guy friends than I had girlfriends, and. Bro, I'm 5'7", fuck you. But when like you're wrestling, like you're fighting and you're playing and you're doing stuff, like legit wide hips actually it physically lowers your center of gravity, so I actually have a tactical advantage. I don't know what the advantage is, but it's there. It is. Exiled is just trying to troll me. That's all he does. He fulfills his greatest life happiness that way. Wait, I gotta paste this before I forget. I'm fucking this up. Hold on. You're gonna get the VTuber menstrual cycle thing. I didn't they take that offline or something? Personally, I want to try to to sync my period with like Tippy and Kimmy and whoever else. I think I'm gonna start having collabs with a bunch of VTubers because I want to see if we can get our periods synced at the same time so we can just destroy the world together. Happy anniversary. Also, left Afroman trial in your DMs last night. Wait, is it still going? Bro, the Afroman saga is legit one of the best things of our time. Negative 240. I'm getting there, bros. I'm working my way up. He is legit a Chad. Like, a lot of this stuff is super meme and you're like, whatever. But what's funny is underneath it all, underneath all of the weirdness, the dude is fucking right. He has 100% a reason to be mad at them. That police department is scuffed as fuck. Where's the center? Is it this? I think it is this. I'm pretty sure that you have to be there physically for that. For what? For what? Why did I think that women were an average of 5'8"? I don't know. Oh, I mean, it depends on where you live. In America specifically, it's like 5'4" or 5'5". No, I'm gonna use my special powers. Normally, you do have to physically be near somebody to period sync, because women are like weird creatures, and like for some reason we actually do that, which is why feel really bad for Seagull Bro because he lives in a household of mostly sisters. He's the only boy, So then you have the mom and all the sisters syncing their periods. Imagine almost half a dozen women syncing their periods for every year of your life. We have an 07 in chat, please. I actually feel kind of bad for him. I think this is why he is the way he is. It's the emotional distress. I think we fucked him up, guys. I remember a female friend of mine telling me that women sync periods, but I was half sure they were fucking with me. No, it is 100% true. It's not intentional. It's something that physically happens naturally, and I think it's because of basically like your body has hormones and stuff that are released, and the other bodies of other women. Are we some weird kind of fucking alien? I kind of wonder if we are. Maybe we are. But basically, like, other women's bodies know when one woman is having her period, and they're like, oh, wait, she thinks it's a good time to breed. We can all breed together. Let's fucking go. So just be aware of that. If you guys have a bunch of waifus that literally are actually breedable, they're probably going to sync their periods, and it's going to be awful for you. You better hope that they're not really bitchy. And I don't mean just like normal stereotype. I mean like what if they actually are? Because that is there for a reason. Loki, at some point, you guys don't get period privileges anymore. Like there's a cutoff point. What does that mean? What is period privileges? Oh, you mean like old ladies when they have what is the thingy? Menopause. That's the one I asked you guys about before. You said it was like, I think it's like 45 or 50. So that's a long time, bro. That's like 50 years of it. Yes, I got it. It's 50-ish. Like, when if they're girls syncing periods, you should probably treat them better. Or if you have a bunch of girls that are syncing their periods and they're the kind to have like a really bad mood, you need to approach them like you would approach a pack of pit bulls. And it's for your own good. Daddy! Daddy, what's up? Daddy and Raiders, welcome in. Papa loves you, Raid. Papa loves me. Daddy, do you love me? Can we get a shout out for Daddy? I'm trying to fucking click her name, but I'm dumb as shit. Hold on a second. We could do this. Thank you, Bill. Daddy, we're talking about syncing our periods. Would you sync your period with me? I want Tippy to sync her period with me, but I'm pretty sure that I feel like it's not a good idea to have her be legally breedable, so I think that she should be fixed. Jesus, you fucker! Get out of my room. Period sync. Engage. It's guys, sometimes my ass bleeds. I can try, I guess. I learned so many things in that sentence that I didn't want to know. I think the worst part of it is your girlfriend comes in and says to your face, I'm hormonal. They don't though. I'm gonna be real with you. It's like, periods are like autism. There's a spectrum. There's girls that don't care. Not every girl gets cramps, by the way, and some are super bitchy, and others are just like, you don't even know what's happening. It's the thought that counts. Mine starts about a week after Tippy's. Fuck, wait, I need to open up a calendar right now. When is your period starting? I'm gonna focus my mind powers. Tippy, how is the ass to mouth going? It's wild to hear Daddy, let's sync periods. I probably should have said this before. By the way, for anybody that is rating, if you don't already know me, I'm Alan Cat, variety VTuber and streamer, and yes, I'm going to sync my period with Daddy. I ain't broadcasting that to your chat. They're gonna know anyway. I think I kind of undid the period buff because I'm just psychotic all the time, so you can't really tell when it's happening. It's like a permanent Zen state of psychosis. Either just says shit. Yes. See, like if your filter's already off, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's like when people are like, the only way you win the game is not to play. I don't play the game. I don't play the inhibition game. It's not on purpose, but it still works. Yes, we're going to period max. You can win in House Flipper? I'm going to. Wait, I discovered something amazing too, by the way, guys. We can definitely do notes. I think I'll do a redeem. I'll let you guys actually put notes in. Hey everyone, thanks for taking my period cramps away from me this month. You're welcome. Is this the time to tell you that I was doing like the thing that you see like streamers do all the time where like they're lying and I don't actually get period cramps? I think that's also because I'm just crazy all the time. You feel like kind of an awful person when your friend has it though, because like I remember like one of my friends when I was in school, she had to leave a sleepover because her cramps were so bad, and like I kept trying to like pretend to be sympathetic, but I had no idea what the fuck she meant. I was like, what? What's wrong? She's like, I'm on my period, and I'm like, and? I'm lying for clout. I'm clout chasing right now. Clout chasing, period maxing. Oh wait, I gotta do the back. Yoink. Bum 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 bum. When isn't she? Nothing compares to sperm cramps. Wait, are sperm cramps a real thing? Because okay, I need to ask you the way you guys ask me, like how guys like ask girls about like facts about girls. Do guys actually get guy periods, and do you get sperm cramps? Because I feel like I've been lied to before. Wait, which side is blue? Fuck, I fucked this up. Is it this side? Okay, that side's red. This side is red. Never met a woman? Me either. There's no women on the internet. I'm a guy in real life. I don't know what that is. Sperm cramps are real. Ask Seagull. I'm not asking. Oh god. I'm not asking my brother about sperm. Listen, you know me. I have a very low bar. I have like no bar almost, but that's the bar. Okay? Like there's a red line for people, and that one is mine. I'm not talking to my brother about his sperm. That's what siblings are for. This is in Alabama. We are all guys in the great circle of life. No, you're not. You know, actually, technically, you guys are all female. You know, when you're in the womb, that everybody starts off with like his female stuff, and then you just kind of like branch off. You diverge. No, you're not. You're a little guy, a small king. Wait, fuck! I need the ladder, don't I? Chat, I fucked up. She refuses to learn about men's struggles. Okay, Buddha, enlighten me. Enlighten me. I'm trying to learn about your struggles right now. I'm opening a dialogue. I'm opening a dialogue, a conversation, and you're refusing to answer me. Wait, that's backwards. Fuck. How am I supposed to learn? How am I supposed to learn, Buddha? You won't even talk to me. They're the same structure in the start. They are. That means that actually all of you guys, technically, you started off with a click. Congratulations. There's blue balls where if a girl teases you too much and you're ready to go, but then you stop and then the fluids have back up. Well, that's different. Wait, that's not sperm cramp though. You just call that blue balls. Men are like the cool Pokemon evolution. Which is worse, kicked in the nuts or period? I'm honestly, for me, 100% I agree. For some girls, I don't know, man. For some girls, I feel like their ovaries have gained sentience and they try to come out and like strangle them in their sleep. It's wild. Real talk, our mental well-being isn't taken seriously, in my opinion. Guys, no. You could actually put like a little dash there where you say mental health and just put pretty much anything. And if you're a guy, most of the time nobody gives a fuck. Men can't find it because they men can't find the girl stuff because they lost it. Okay, well then explain to me how come some guys can't find the hole? How come there's so many hole jokes? You guys, you're like, I don't know which one it is. There's only two. Explain that to me. You guys, you literally have a 50-50 chance. How do you fuck that up? Seems like it's an issue like time. My wife would have to disagree with you. I found both you and Tippy the same way, AVG and relaxed, and I didn't know you were friends. Wait, are you serious? That's actually kind of sick. I still love the fact that when we had our April Fool's Day stream and we did the Fat Electrician React, I had people that were like leaving comments like, is Tippy okay with this? Does Tippy know this is happening? And I was like, she does. She's fine with it. What I didn't tell them is that she was fine after the fact because I just fucking did it. The accident is that you wanted the butt all along. That's not an accident. That's a happy accident. It's like Bob Ross's cocaine now, okay? It's there to bring you good things. It's hard to find in the dark if she's got her. Listen, there's two. There's two. Like imagine. Okay, you know what? How about this? Imagine you're in like an old game and there's like a quick time event and you have two options. I bet. Bro, my mom heard me. She for real. She just came in. This is like the worst fucking time, Mom. Why? She left again, but she's just like she heard because she was outside the door. I'm just gonna see myself out. Bye, guys. I'm gonna go. No, she's not disappointed. She used to be disappointed, I think, maybe. Now I think she's just numb to it. You're fumbling around you know what? No, this sounds, practice. What I need you guys to do is I need you guys to practice. Play like Doom. This is what I'm doing now because I'm trying to fix and make my motor coordination better. I started playing Doom again. And it's actually kind of helping a little bit. And I feel like maybe if you guys did that, then you would know how to have sex better. I feel like it would increase your chances of finding the correct hole. You can disagree with me if you want, but you're gonna be wrong. Mom was both disappointed and based at the same time. You know what she did? Do you know why it was so awkward? She comes in silently, like a sniper. She sneaks around the side of me, not trying to sneak, just because she's a mom, and that's like, they have like plus 100 sneak. And she comes in, and all of a sudden, I just see my mom's hand. I just see my mom's hand come over, and she presses the mute button, and she just looks at me. And I know exactly what she's thinking. She doesn't have to say anything, she just stares at me, and I start laughing nervously, and she's just like... And then she just leaves. The bad part is, especially if it's any kind of like sexual related topic stuff, it's not always just like, Isla, you shouldn't say that. It's Isla, you know nothing about that. Like I can like read that. I can read that in her posture. Like I know she's thinking it. She's thinking, Isla, why are you talking about something you don't know anything about? And I'm just like, Mom, please don't say it out loud. I'm just like, I'm like taking deep breaths and doing a mantra and being like, Mom, please don't say it. Please don't say it, Mom. Mom, please don't say it. It is the ultimate mom blue judgment. That's why you're learning, bro. Listen, I think it's a fair request. Wait, does she disagree with me? Wait a minute. Wait, because I was talking about guys not being able to get it in the right hole. Does that mean that... Oh, God. I don't like this. I don't like it at all, guys. What is the weirdest thing your guy's mom or dad has ever walked in on you saying? Like, you're having a conversation with something, or somebody. You're talking with your AI girlfriend, and you're like, hey, let's have sex. What did you say? What did your mom say? Gotta study before you can go into a trade? Is there like an internship? Can they, you know what I think maybe they should do? This is both for taxes and everything else, because I think it would make a lot of money. Can we legalize prostitution so maybe I can get like, can I get like an internship? I feel like if I could get an internship, it would be like way easier, because then you have people like you can ask questions and it's fine. And my dad worked on you jorking it. Well, that's like, isn't that normal though? Don't they make fun of that in like every family sitcom ever that they've ever made? The joke is always, it's funny because you don't hear it about the daughters. And it's not because they're not jorking it. Why is it always the sons that get caught? I understand, Mom, though. It's cringe hearing a virgin's opinion on sex. Really puts college in perspective. Bro, what are you... I hate you! I also hate the fact that my chat scrolled and I'm putting forward the effort to scroll up and read the rest of this. Bro, what are you talking about? You've never done it before. Listen, I'm allowed to think of a hypothetical. It's like when there's those dads that watch like NFL football games and they're not an NFL football player, but they're like, that play was bullshit. All right? Hooker sim? Imagine paying for it and they give you the freaking intern? Like, I don't know, maybe? What if she's really cute though? Like, because some things it's really bad if they're learning. Like, I feel like if you're going for like a BJ, that's gonna be a problem. What if she actually just like nips the tip? But maybe you could go in like, you know, like how people go into like dentists, which I kind of wanted to try. There's a thing you can do where like when they have like not high schools, colleges, like they'll have like graduates that are doing like dentistry, and you can come into like special things where they'll do your teeth for free because they're learning. She'll do you for free too. Yeah, the intern discount. You get the intern discount. You get like a freebie. Everybody's happy. Oh, I gotta fix this still. Hold on a second. Let's do... What did I wanna...
I do a lot of illegal things, but graffiti is where I draw the line.
I appreciate you for that. I appreciate you as a person. Thank you. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Pretty sure that my soul runs on dad jokes at this point. It's almost kind of sad because now I'm never gonna get to be a father, and what am I gonna do with all these dad jokes? It's like fatherhood edging. That means I just have to tell them all to you guys. I got one from a drag queen I met off Reddit, an anime weekend in Atlanta. Very teethy. That sounds incredibly dangerous. You're brave. You're very brave. Fuck, what color is this? This one? Or this one? Hold up. Hold up. Is that it? Or is it the other one? I'm gonna test. It is! Actually, I kind of had a question. Does anybody even really care if women are bad at sex? Like, everybody cares if a guy is bad at sex, right? Because you all talk about, like, oh, does the guy perform and everything like that? Was it good or not? Like, it's always kind of put on the guy. Does anybody actually care if the girl is bad at it and she just, like, dead fishes? I am a real human being. Yes, we care. Just become a female comedian. All comedians jokes that aren't about periods or bad sex are just dad jokes. You might be right. I feel like dad joke just carries the archetype of joke. Like it's like the baseline. The foundation. Depends on if sex is important to your relationship. That, you know what that is? That is a fence sitter. That is a fence sitter right there. That is somebody that wants to say yes, but they don't want their girlfriend or potential future girlfriend to know. So they're like, no, maybe not. Because then you're not gonna get any sex at all. Think about this though. Like, to put this in perspective, even a woman that is bad at sex is comparatively still better than using like your hand or a fleshlight. That seems weird. Debatable? Not really. That's not true. Wrong. Nope, not true. Holy shit! Are you lying to me? She doesn't be on the ball all the time, but sometimes we want her to try. Okay, so like, let's say like she's not dead fishing it. Like she's not dead fishing it. She's trying, but she's bad at it. Is that still better than hand? Or do you just tell her it is because you feel bad? That's different. So is this like on a sliding scale where you get like, if she gets like an E for effort? Depends. If she's earnestly trying, then you should be engaged and supportive. That's actually weirdly sweet. I think I feel bad because like I never really thought about it as much. But there's like, that's a lot of expectation. That's gotta be a lot of pressure for a guy. Do you guys ever find a girl that takes charge? Is that why there's a mommy fetish? Is that why there's a mommy fetish? Because guys are just tired of doing the work all the time? Bad sex is like pizza. Bad pizza is still good. You're not wrong. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I think you're lying. I think if you legitimately had to choose between a woman that's bad at sex and being alone, you would 100% choose the woman that is bad at sex. Worst part is when they don't go home afterwards. Well, that's why you don't let them in your house. You go over their house and then you can leave. Men have a mommy fetish because their mom was selfish. Is it like the absent parent thing? Is that why so many like girls have daddy fetishes? Is because they have fatherless behavior? I almost said it. Please say it. Snack, what are you gonna say? I was just gonna drop on the pizza joke, but I told it was bad. It is a bad BJ's like a pizza. The bad ones are still kind of good. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think you're kind of psychotic. Like, there's a lot of sex acts that I can go, okay, I get it. But when I look at a BG, I think you guys are fucking crazy. I get that it feels good, But bro, how dangerous is that? Especially if you don't know this girl. Or, even worse, you do know her and she's a psycho, but you're like, I'm still gonna do it. Bro, she's got like your lifeline in your mind, her mouth. It's like, it's literally like, it's like a guy jugular. I don't think that's trust. I think you guys are just fucking crazy. I didn't like it for a long time. There's a lot of technique involved. Oh god. Is it really? I'm fucked, aren't I? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't understand how women that have a dick in their mouth, they'll just chew on it all the time. 100%. 100%. If I have a soft dick in my mouth, I'm going to chew on it. It's like a tactile thing. Please don't. I'm not going to ask for permission. I've dated girls who had a no BJ's rule. I was fine with it. Unless they're into that. If you have soft dick in your mouth, you've already done something wrong. You know what I mean? It's like, it's still squishy. You know what the fuck I mean. What do you think you're doing? Are you putting a fucking Lego dick in her mouth? Why are you so oppositional? Did you even mention love? Love can make you tolerate a lot? I guess that's true, but... Guys, gotta be real. Fuck love. Don't be gay. Go ahead and tell me how many percent of blowjobs are because of love. Like it's a fucking pacifier. Well, you know that works. Everybody's doing adult pacifiers now anyway. You know what you could do? You could probably get a free BJ if you offered that as a service. Like they can use you as a pacifier for half hour. Oh my god, guys. I just thought of something amazing. Like, imagine they're like sour gummy flavored penises. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys would be dickless so fast. I would be chewing that like all the fucking time. The dickifier? It's called a flavored condom.
I'm in danger.
You're not in danger. It's fine. I can offer free services. Maybe you just really want to be a eunuch, or you just really want a girl to be happy. And I would be happy if I had a nice flavored dick to chew on. Just kiss the tip. That was it? That's actually kind of cute. I feel like that's something I would do. I've been in love with most of the people who gave me a BJ. Okay, that's after the fact. That's not why you got the BJ. That was like, huh, okay, that was a really nice BJ. We're friends now. It's kind of like a handshake. Pass? Alright, I get how it is. You hate women. You don't like women or women's rights. You probably believe in women's suffrage because you like it when they suffer. I never understood women who like giving BJs. Like...
It's funny because it's true.
Fuck you! Well, just listen though, like... Everybody... Like, sex is so weird, and sex acts are so weird because everybody goes in with these high expectations and nobody who's starting knows what the fuck they're doing. So then everybody is like embarrassed to try. I think we should just... I want a waifu or a husbando that's just made of sour gummies, and if I can just chew off the parts I like, it's good. Actually, if you want to really know how stupid they are, you want to know how stupid sex acts actually look up women giving blowjobs with the penis photoshopped out. I'm gonna change your world. Non-sex havers be like, fuck you, Tippy. Tippy, you didn't get to talk about anything. You're like a Rand giving fucking advice on marriages. I don't want to hear it. I'm just gonna bomb you again. I want yellow. This one. Forced marriage is still marriage, Ailu. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, look. Look at this right now. Tippy, go ahead, look at this right now. Tell me, what does this look like to you? Why the long face? Exactly. So this is like if I was a guy and I looked at this, every time a girl was gonna give me a blowjob after this, like this is what I would see. I would just be imagining her making that face without the dick, and it would ruin everything forever, which is what I've tried to just do to you. I hope you enjoy it. The
Plop, 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 get pregnant, get pregnant, get pregnant!
Look up blowjob face on R34 and tell me what that looks like.
It's literally what that is literally what I was basically saying. Fuck you, you know what I mean. Heist, welcome Ben. Welcome back, Ben. Heist, thank you for the 19 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's a hell of a comment to come back to. It's worse? I'm not gonna lie, I've seen them and I feel like the ones I'm looking at are worse. Like there's just something about it. I don't know if it's like a tism thing, but when I see it with like nothing there, it's she's like some weirdly weird like malformed Pokemon. Do you see what I mean? Bro, she's kind of doing like the mewing face. Supposedly they give you bruising at the top of your mouth, so it's... Wait, they give you bruises? How does a dick give you a bruise? What are you putting on your dick? Is there like some weird little helmet where he looks like an angry Frenchman with like one of those pointed metal ones? I think she looks like the fish background character from the SpongeBob. I mean, to be fair, most pictures with people's mouths open are gonna look like that. It's a different kind of fish. I put Captain Crunch on my dick before every blowjob. That is just fucking evil. Anybody who's had Captain Crunch knows how hard that cereal is. I feel like it would hurt your dick too, though. You're gonna have like an accidental circumcision being Captain Crunch, bro. Just a bunch of degenerate, horny pervs. I'm not! I mean, I'm degenerate, but I'm not a horny perv. These are just... This is intrusive thoughts, okay? I'm simming right now to win here in the background. So now like my brain is just like going. I'm sharing my thoughts with you because I value you. I value you, chat, and I need to know how you feel about all of this. It has nothing to do with rooting it for you. Sometimes you just gotta stack donuts on it.
This person doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
Fuck you too. Whose house is it this time? We're finishing up Smuggalana's. We have her one room done because we're doing two because we're doing like the cool colored one, and then we're doing the red room over here. The red rum room. Red rum. I know it looks bad right now, but it's gonna get better. Just trust. Fuck you too, Ailu. There's not even a point to putting a date on that one because I say that to chat so often that it's more like a daily quote. It is the quote of the day every day. You guys just gave me a new idea. I'm going to call it Captain Crunch. That just sounds like torture. That's something you put in before, like in between like waterboarding and I don't know, something else. Playing really loud music. Wait, guys. I need you to... Somebody quick do this. Somebody Photoshop the meme. Do the one where it's a meme of Jesus where it's like they hated him because he spoke the truth, but I need you to Photoshop my face onto it. I'm not a femboy! I know, because when I pee, I can't aim. Either could I get an number 5 with 2 12s and an orange Fanta? Fanta, don't you want that? Fanta. So we don't call Fanta here. We call it Nazi Coke. You know I say Fanta wrong. It's Fanta. How the fuck do you say Fanta? Yes, tomboy. Can we please stop with the tomboy erasure? Not all tomboys have dicks. And you knew who else liked Fanta? Hitler, exactly. I heard he also breathed air. This one. Feel like do this way. Bro, you know what this looks like? This is like those weird like magic eye books. But I could never fucking make them work. Like to this day, there's one in our house. Like there's a bunch of like old books that we have in the bin. And I have tried this probably at least like once a year for the entirety of my life, and I have never been able to see a fucking magic eye thing. I think it's gaslighting. I assume that most tomboys don't have dicks. Ding, ding, ding. If your tomboy has a dick, she's a femboy. You know what else tomboys don't have? Tits. Not always true. Wait, what do you call a boy with a dick then? Is it just dick boy? I think you didn't see the totally awesome acronym of your name. Wait, what? At the start of the stream, Evolutionary Integrated Lifeform Unit Model Cat. That's a lot of words. You smart or something? This buff is only because I'm in a good mood today. So far my mood is okay, so Alucat gets a big buff. It's okay. I feel good knowing that my entire life rides on the pleasure or displeasure of chat. It's fine. I have no worth, particularly, you know, as an individual or a human being. You still haven't answered my question. What do you call a boy with a dick? Should that one have it? It's kind of weird. A boy idiot? Why is he a boy idiot? He's not an idiot. He just has a dick. I hope my tomboy has a dick. Then she's not a tomboy. A lot of my tomboy friends have boobs, just not I. Fuck you! We don't stand for that. Thank you, Tippy. I feel better because I know at least Tippy's being honest. Back to negative 240. F my. We went negative and then positive again, so we're actually still at 240. This is like some kind of like escalating warfare. Tippy, I regret ever allowing you to have points. Can somebody please steal Tippy's points? Next time she's doing ass to mouth, just sneak into her house and just steal them, please. It's the same now. It's the same. It went down, it went up. Up again? If this was an erection, I would be dead by now. This is the kind of an erection you go to like the hospital for. I think it's negative 250, but I'm not sure. Okay, now it's negative 240. I'm gonna stop opening this and you guys figure your shit out, okay? You need like a fucking social credit self-help group. Stop it! Only thing I can do is remove their ability to spend points. Did you say ass to mouth? Yes, Tippy is a well-known ass to mouther. It's probably what happens after she shower shits.
Open the door. This is my neighborhood.
I have 50,000. Nerd, you're done, bro. I don't even know where we're at anymore. You guys keep track of it now. It's all on you. I'm wearing a social credit debuff like a fucking crown right now. I don't want to be royalty. They always do weird things and take people to islands. Perry Dresden, motherfucker. Gang war started. Sounds accurate. Chat, you seem like the gang sort. You know what we're gonna do? Hold on a second. What I can do... Hold up. That's not the bedroom. Island is wide. Listen, I would have a way better island than that fucker. That's where he messed up. That's where he messed up. Oh, where the fuck is this bed gonna go, bro? Hi, Virgil. For anybody watching, this is your fault. This is why girls bite your dicks, by the way. And I hope they bite them off. Virgil doesn't work. It's like ceasefires never work. You know what happens during a ceasefire? Everybody says they're gonna be fine, and then the next person is like, okay, I'm gonna bomb them while they're not bombing me. Let's fucking go. Please be patient. I am the storm that is coming. You are. You are going to come. It's that, and then these fucking colors, bro. This one. And then this, and then McDonald blue? I don't know who invented sound alerts and Tanja and TTS, just channel points in general, but I fucking hate you. I hate what you've done to me. Holy fuck. See, now the fight has moved away from me. Now it's fuck you unstable. You set these up, you can choose to do nothing with them. I didn't think that this would happen, okay? This is like when people were first looking at like nuclear stuff and they're like, this is really cool science, and they started making bombs and then they were like, ah, fuck. You guys keep making nuclear bombs. You're fucking me. $70 plus, $60 plus. Did I start a war with the buff?
Ellis6 asked me, tell us about civil war in chat. The chat appears to be in a state of disarray, like a battlefield of words. Some warriors seem to be tracking social credit, while others call for updates. Insults and banter echo in the void, much like a chaotic skirmish. But fear not, for such conflicts are merely digital. Onward, brothers and sisters. May the Emperor watch over your engagements and guide you to victory.
Just want you to know this is the face of regret. Hells, thank you. Is it minus or plus 70? You know what? No, fuck this. You guys figure it out, and when we get to the end of stream, I'm gonna just delete everything. I'm gonna delete my social media, and I'm going to take a sailboat and go around the earth. Mikey, your math is changing very fast. I don't like it. It's a nice boat you got there. I'm on a boat, motherfucker. Do this, but I didn't want that. We need a nice color. We need... So fuck this rotation. There we go. Hey, me. I hate it. I hate all of it. I hate everything. Let me see what this looks like. That is red as fuck. That's way too red. I count plus 9,000. Plus 80. I don't know. That doesn't sound like an Ailu. You don't get to just do plus 10,000. That's like if you guys go to do like a bank deposit and you have $5, but you just write some extra zeros on because you feel like it. Guys, I have a lot of money now. Alright, let me see what this looks like. Better? It might actually be okay. Let's pump it. Pump those numbers. I do TS all the time. What is that? Like T? Like you're trying to mog people and you inject testosterone into your dick all the time, which makes your balls shrink. I write blank checks. That is not what I was saying. You know what blank means? All right, this has got to be it. This has got to be what I wanted. Ooh, I think it is. Let's fucking go. This feels like a porn room. This feels like a porn room where it would be like a guy with like a 70s porn stash. And he has like the really hairy knuckles and he has like a giant sweater. That's probably a little bit too tight on him. Like maybe like a couple sizes too small. One of those big clear drinking glasses and he's got like Jack Daniels with ice in it. Why are you proud of yourself? You fucking kidding? I'm wonderful. I scrolled up and counted my buffs against the rest of chat debuffs and I got plus 10k. Chat can fact check me, but if anyone disagrees, it's fake news. I mean, you're right. Really hairy knuckles. But it's crazy. Like you look at them, like if you did like a crop and you isolated a 70s porn knuckle, it looks like an animal. Like if you ask like what is this picture from, I would guess National Geographic. Your Italian is showing? But my dad doesn't have weird knuckles. Bro, what? Oh, actually, you know what? Okay. I never said this out loud to my dad because I feel bad because it's one of his friends. But like one of his friends reminds me of that stereotype of like the 70s like porn stash stereotype. I don't want to say it because like I know they're like really good friends and it's not because my dad would be upset. I know that if I say it, he's immediately going to absolutely roast his fucking friend on literally that subject. I'm trying not to let the crossfire happen. Actually, you guys want to hear something really funny? Ever since I sent Tippy a picture of me being goth, she just keeps hitting on me ever since. Weird. Of my butthole? No, that's the weird part. When I sent her the picture of my butt, not my butthole, because Lumi was censoring it, she immediately wanted me to delete it, and she yelled at me for it. But then I sent her the goth pic, and everything was fine, and all was forgiven. You look like a poser goth. You didn't even have black hair. Wait a minute. Yes, I did. The ass pic, 100% I have black hair. You're fucking gaslighting me now. Get her ass, Tippy? No, she won't get my ass. That's a problem. I showed her my ass. I said, look. And she said no. Finish the wallpaper? No, fuck you. We know what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave it. Listen, Tippy, you need to shut the fuck up with your greedy little eraser nips. It's actually pronounced Yas Lighting. Yas Lightning? She does! She has eraser nips! Shut it, dick nips? Listen, my dick nips are wonderful, and you wish you had dick nips. That's why you're so upset every time I say eraser nips. Chat. Chat, can you confirm? Why didn't you prove it, Ailu? Prove what? How am I supposed to prove that she has eraser nips to you? Why are you gonna put that on me? Dick nips? Of course they would. The shitting dip nipples you always wanted. I mean, the fuck? Snack, I don't think you're confused. I think that you're feigning confusion. Wait, Alu's the one with tiny pencil eraser nips and Tippy has dick nips, or Alu's like 3 inches long? Why are you mixing up all the fact? Listen, it's not my... I have perfectly normal nipples. I have Chuck E. Cheese coin, Chuck E. Cheese token size nipples, which is the national average. She, however, you could see her nipples around a silver dollar. Which consequently, she thought that was a quarter, but it's not a quarter. That's part of the reason she's so confused, bro. Either posted herself in the past. Y'all are just late if you want proof. Yes, there's totally... I posted my dick nips everywhere. My one regret in life is that the people that are catfishing people on sites with my picture don't have my dick nips out. I need to invent the time machine so I can keep the guy who invented shitting dick nipples from being born. You know what? I wouldn't stop you. But I would mourn his loss after. What do you mean with a hole in the coin? There's not a hole in a Chuck E. Cheese coin. You fucking fake? You've never been to Chuck E. Cheese? Bro, I think we did it. We have a porn room now. I'm ready.
Plop, 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 get pregnant, get pregnant, get pregnant!
Thank you, Hellas, for being the heart of this channel and gifting a sub to Alucat as a turbo virgin. Virgin. I'm glad that we've gotten to the point where you guys have run out of different ways to spell turbo version, so now we're just throwing L's in for eyes. 100 yuan for a fish? That's a lot of yuan. There's still a Chuck E. Cheese near me? I actually don't know if any of them exist here anymore. I think one of them became like just a straight pizza place or something. There's so many shops that have like shut down and become other weird things. And pineapple. Wait, I saw that. The vampire crawlers. Have you guys checked that? That's kind of cool. That's like $13 in yuan. Bro, I don't even know what dollars and dollars is. Nobody knows how to do change anymore. So like when you go up to a cashier, if you're not using a card, you can see like the hatred in their face. Like they think that you hate them. Like personally, like there's some kind of like blood debt going on because they don't know how to, like how many quarters and how many dimes to put out. They just want to swipe your fucking card. Are you not a very Chinese point in your life? I'm incredibly Chinese right now. I knew of a Chuck E. Cheese around me, but I refuse to go in and see how it looks. Why? Is it just covered in like cum stains and despair? I didn't think the EU has a Chuck E. Cheese. The best is probably Soviet Mouse. Comrade. You know what happens to Soviet Mouse when the animators ask for a raise and they don't want to give them one? They just push them out of buildings. I'm a huge Vampire Survivors crawlers nerd. I love this. I just saw some of that this morning. Currently, $1 is 6.83 yuan. Wait, so is yuan like the Chinese dollar? I need you to put this in America terms. I played a little bit. It's different, but like I think it might be a good different. Like a nice variance. I'm gonna sell your ass. I'm gonna sell your ass on the black market. Gone. Find a derelict Chuck E. Cheese, swab the ball pit. Oh god. You know what's crazy is like when you're a kid you don't think about it. Like I was violently angry when I went to a birthday party. Like the first time I ever went to a Chuck E. Cheese, I was so excited because I got invited to the birthday party of a kid in class. And then I get there, and because I had my growth spurt before like everybody, I was like one of the tallest in my class, because it's that point when girls have their growth spurts and they're way taller than everybody. And like if you're taking a picture, you know, like a school picture, you're in the back fucking row every time. And I was too tall for the ball pit. Everybody else in the party could go in the ball pit. And I've never had balls in my face for the rest of my life. The first time you were ever tall. You need to get better at rage baiting. You're falling off. We need... What do we need? We need a table. The ball. Shut up, phone. I can't be a manlet. I've never been a man. I've never been a man. Give me my fucking phone call and my table, please. There you go. Alright, we gotta get some PC stuff. Let's go. Just gotta get the streaming set up. She's gonna go wild though. We're gonna go like this. White and orange. Custom color. That's not bright. That is not the brightness that I wanted. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. We're making that color. I changed my mind. We're gonna put it under here so that we get as much dust as possible. We're gonna make sure that we hide this part on the back this way so that you don't have to see it. So when there's a nuclear shadow and it looks like there's like a fallout shelter nearby and you don't know what happened to your computer because it's blowing up. Definitely not because of the dust. Add a cuck chair? That's a good idea. Hold on, we need one for like, oh, actually this would probably work. What colors we got? This is where it all happens. What is she talking about? What do you mean, what am I talking about? You know what I'm talking about. You're fucking guilty of it too. I'm tired of you guys. Everybody acts like they don't know what's happening and nobody else does that. I'm not the only one with the nuclear shadow. You know, I'll fuck off. I'm done with yos. Where the fuck is my monitor? Keyboard. No, we need like the old school white. This is fantastic. So then when you stream and you inevitably spill like gamer subs or some shit on it, it looks disgusting. It looks like you've been splooging on it for like the last 15 months. Well, we're changing this. This is a sticker for chat. So we'll put this here so that you know. This right here, this is for chat. So, all right, hold on a second. We gotta... This is chat's chair. Chat, you only get the cuck chair. That's all you get. This is what you get. Nothing more. No one understands.
I didn't hear no bell.
Because I rang your bell, bitch. Did you spill your gamer subs? Of course not. And then what you do if you spill the gamer subs is that you just lean down, you know, put your lips against the table and you kind of go... You make a lot of very loud, obnoxious, sucking noises. The monitor? Monitor. Name that. There we go. We have to get the couple monitors set up though. You know why I hate this? This reminds me of this, like, whenever something is white like this and it looks like weird, it's like I think of like an Apple store. I fucking hate Apple stores. I hate Apple stores, bro. And it's not even because it's a bunch of like overpriced pretentious bullshit. It's because like, holy shit, that stuff gets dirty so fast. Why would you want anything with your computer stuff to be white? Actually, maybe we could even do 3. Let's do like 3 monitors set up. Can we do 3? This one is way over on the side because this is like they're doing stuff, but they also have a game going when they shouldn't, and they're gonna be playing that. So your streamer, she was watching some kind of like C-drama over on the side. She thought she missed your message because she was just busy, but she was busy. She was watching the C-drama. You? What the fuck is wrong with that cat? What do you mean? I don't have a skill shoe. Listen, my brain works in a wondrous way, and sometimes I think that maybe I just had a stroke, and like all of this is some weird like brain death dream. Yes, exactly. So when it gets dirty, they can just sell you the new one. You know what? Maybe we should can we make this white? There, perfect. We'll hide your stains a little bit. A little bit lighter. Can we go lighter? There. Now it'll blend in a little bit, you know, like you have some plausible deniability. It's also vaguely piss colored, so when that happens, it's a little bit hidden. She was scrolling on TikTok. Yeah, I love TikTok. You know why I love TikTok? Because TikTok is adult Cocomelon. Making everybody fucking crazy. I remember this one is from the Darkwing Duck game. Maybe you guys pick out the music really well. Wait, 1 second. We need to make sure that we have enough cans. Because you could throw them away, but then throwing them away makes you, like, it requires you to go over somewhere and do that. We don't want to do that. And there's a one time we didn't get the specific kind of drink that we wanted, but it was the one that was at, like, I don't know, like a Circle K or something like that for cheap, so we're like, alright, fuck it. You could probably make some kind of like base, like a fort. VTubers don't need pillow forts. This is what we have. We have to get the gamer chair. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Nice and piss yellow. I like it. Wait, I have an idea. What if we... I want to make sure that all of the piss available colors are there for you guys. So everything that can be white is now white. She looks like a fucking bumblebee. She's not a bumblebee VTuber, Ilu. I've now whitewashed the chair. We're good. Snort the subs. Leia! What's up, bitch? Leia, do you believe me when I say that Tippy's nipples are really weird? We're responsible. There's trash, but it's just full of cans. You know what's gonna be really good is we're gonna have a trash can here, so let's do that. You have to make sure that you have the trash can that is even like new and ready to go, but you don't use it because that requires effort. And it's open too, like you don't even have to... Oh wait, this one looks like the one I have in the kitchen. I'm gonna do one of the open ones. We have like a nice open design, and it's right here. We specifically, like, when we had stuff put in a room, we put it right here so it would be close, but we have not put a single can into this since. Would like to see to confirm. Tippy.
Tippy, can you hear me? We need to see your nipples, please.
Tippy? Tippy, we need to confirm. Listen, I've seen Tippy do a lot of things, so like things that you probably as a normal person think that's not true. That could never be Tippy. Wait, we can have a nice coffee mug here too. Let's do that. Wait. We gotta edit this though. We can put her on it. She's up. There we go. We you know what? Just a little bit, because there's a doorbell guy in all of us. It's out of arm range. We'd have to move slightly to reach it so that it's... you know what? I do the same thing in the bathroom, and it drives my mom and my sisters fucking crazy. Because, how do I put this? Okay, say this was a bathroom, and there was, like, a long, counter here, and there's 2 sinks. Because the upstairs bathroom, we have 2 sinks. It's a bigger bathroom, and that's where, like, all of us use the bathroom. Okay, there's, like, a little, like, basket with, like, the toothbrushes and razors and, like, all of the bathroom-like items. And it's in a specific place that looks all nice and neat. And every time I come in the bathroom, I'm really lazy, and I don't want to move my arm far. So I reach out enough to drag it towards me at an angle so that it looks like shit. And it's just sitting there. And I'm the only one in my family that does this. And every time I come back, it's put back in the right place. And I can just, like, I can feel, like, the rage building. Like, eventually, I'm pretty sure one of my sisters is gonna put, like, an IED into the basket with toothbrushes, and that's gonna be the end of me. Tippy said pass them along. I mean, we could, because they're huge. She probably has Mila Jovovich nipples. Huge, greedy, baby bottle nipples. What do normal nips look like? You're a visual learner? Have you seen the internet? Very typical VTuber battle station. What else do we need? Hold on. We need some food. All right, so we had lunch, and we took it out of the wrapper and we started eating it, but then somebody came to the doorbell, so now it's sitting on the chair and there's gonna be crumbs everywhere, and we're not gonna vacuum that shit because fuck it. I can't show you my nipples because they fit nicely and politely behind the Chuck E. Cheese coin. Tippy, however, can definitely help you. I'm not a problem child, I'm just... Wait, is this why they say curiosity killed the cat? I get into so much shit by accident, bro. I was really talking herself out of housewife status. I don't think I have to worry about the housewife status. I don't think I would even be a good trophy wife. I have, like, really weird periods of, like, inactivity where I have to just fall asleep. So I pictured them being like, okay, it's sex time, and, like, I literally just, like, fall asleep during sex. It's not even gonna be because, like, the sex is bad or anything like that. Like, I just, like, I shut off like I'm a fucking narcoleptic. And then I'm gonna cause them, like, erectile dysfunction because I fell asleep on their dick while we were having sex, and then I'm gonna get a divorce, and I'm not gonna get any of the money, and everything was pointless. I was the worst fucking trophy wife ever. Pepperoni nipples? Baloney nipples. You really want to upset somebody? Ask a girl, ask her if she has baloney nipples. Either reboots, runs out of RAM. I think I do. I have too many processes running, and sometimes you just have to, you know, you have to control alt delete. I love sleep sex. Consensually, of course. Honestly, if somebody's okay with that, that'd probably be like the easiest prostitution job ever. You could just fucking take a nap and all of a sudden you have like $3,000. She bent the Wookiee? What the fuck does that mean? I don't know what borscht is, but that makes me kind of scared. Cookies? Oh, we definitely have cookies. You know what these are from? This is probably from, you guys ever get the chocolate chip cookies from Subway? If they keep going like this, because, you know, they haven't had, their foot long subs and their 6-inch long subs are not actually that long. Like if you were allowed to measure your dick size the same way that Subway measures their subs, you could have 3 inches and tell people you have 12. But their cookies are still really big. So I would advise the cookies. Fuck everything else. Either it's a participation ribbon wife. I wouldn't even get the ribbon, bro. They would just like pat me on the head like, she tried. $3,000 and your thighs are sticky? No, like they wash you off too. They just dip you, like, you know how like, you've ever seen like old movies where like, they would like wash their clothes by hand and they dip them in and they rub them against like a washing board? You just do that. That's how you clean your cat, girl. Genuinely, all 3 of my girlfriends have consented to sleep. Wait, there's actually such a thing as sleep sex? Wait. I thought you were trolling me. You can do sleep sex? Oh man, my 3-foot-long mega dong. Mega disappointing. You never know how big something is until you stick it in your ass. I think your ass is a very deceptive creature because I remember going to like a lake area. It wasn't like a beach, like it was a lake, but there's sand around it, and I remember getting sand at my ass and it felt like I had a fist-sized rock in my asshole, but it was actually just a grain of sand, and all I could think about was getting that piece of sand out of my asshole for the rest of the trip. And you can't do it, you know, because you're standing there and there's a bunch of people around you in the same place. You can't exactly casually dig it out. Wait, Leia, have you had sleep sex? What if both people want sleep sex, but like they're both sleeping at the same time? Then what happens? The intent was there? Like, I really wanted to have sex with you and you wanted to have sex with me, so we'll count it, we'll like mark it off. Dream sex? I don't know. Wait, I don't know how you don't wake up while getting fucked. That's what I was gonna say. How do you? I mean, I am a really big. Wait a minute. No, never mind. I know. I just realized that I sleep through a lot. I might actually be a sleep sex candidate. Like, it's to the point like when I was in school and I was in it's not dorm. What are the fucking things called? It's like the... Oh, it's not apartment. It's a house thing, but it's not a house when you live together. What the fuck is it called? But it's like... Fuck, what? Oh my god, did I have a fucking seizure? Why do I not have words? A library? Oh, townhouse. That's what I was thinking of. Like, we rented like a townhouse while I was in school. And so there's like multiple floors. It's basically like a house with like, there's a basement, a first floor, second floor. And keep in mind, I'm on the second floor in the room with my door shut. One of my roommates is in the basement. It's a finished basement. And she, on almost a daily basis, would have to come upstairs from the basement and wake me up because the sound of my alarms would piss her off so fucking bad, because I had somewhere between 3 to 5 alarms going off in the morning at any given time so that I could try to give up because I would sleep through them. But she heard them in the basement. If there's a fire, I'm gonna die. You would not sleep through someone inserting a foreign object into you? Are you sure about that? Yeah, I think like right there. Alright. And then we do a little like this. Alright, we gotta put her in. Where's she gonna be? Sexy one? Confirm. Nice. Bad word. No say. You have to say graped. Like you got graped in the mouth by the grapist. I'm pretty certain. I don't think it's possible. I think we should experiment with this for science. Sleep sex is just dead fish with extra steps. That's what it sounds like. Didn't we? Did we not just discuss this earlier today that you guys don't like girls that are like dead fish because it's not as fun and that technically a fleshlight is better to you? But now you're telling me. Now you're telling me that sleep sex is okay, which makes no sense because that is literally the same thing. It's dead fish. Make up your fucking mind. Typical guys, always indecisive. This is why you shouldn't be allowed to vote, by the way. Oh, I almost forgot about the picture. Hold on. Here, you guys, you can have this. You can hold on to the picture at the cuck chair. Repeal the 19th, yes. Guys, I know that we've been through a lot as a people and as a country, but women have suffraged for far too long. You don't want them to suffer anymore. So we're gonna remove women's right to vote. Repeal the 19th Amendment. Which coward mod removed my message? I removed it! It auto-mods it. I shouldn't be allowed to vote because I'm a woman. I mean, you're a cat girl, so technically you're not even a woman. You're just a subhuman thing. We're just gonna give you some toys in a litter box and you'll be fine. Women should only be seen, not heard. I'm very bad at that. Bro, be real with me. How many women do you know that don't yap? Be honest. 0%. The only reason a woman is not yapping is because she's in a situation where she's shy, and it's not because of that. It would be like a guy would probably do the same thing in the situation. Once a woman gauges that she has the ability to participate in a way that is satisfying to her, she will assault you with words. It's like fucking cannon broadside fire. It's situational. As soon as she knows it's okay, floodgates open. My granny, because she's dead? No, she still talks to me. Have a good house? I am. This is the houseiest house I've ever housed. You can never really know a woman. They never say what they mean. I know. But they talk so much. How do you talk that much and not say what you mean? I want a big picture. Big. Well, bigger. Big. Here we go. Yes! Loud and proud, girly. Loud and proud. That's what I mean. Is it weird if you're a VTuber? Can you coom to your own picture? Like, can you goon? Is that considered normal gooning, or is that now enter like the masturbatory realm? Wait, what's up? Yeah, Milo's in here. Milo, how's it been going, by the way, man? Women are too busy yapping to have a conversation. See, that's the difference. Guys, most of the time, will talk with each other or to each other. Girls talk at each other. We have to get as many words in as we can as possible. We don't know what you're going to say, but we kind of theorize it in our brain, and we've already responded to it before you've heard what we said. I like it. Gooning to yourself is biblical pride. Wait, it is? Is that when people say, like, Jesus fucking Christ? I get yelled at for that. I don't say it on purpose, but, like, you know, when you get upset and, like, big swears come out and you're like, oops. Especially when children or your parents hear them and you're like, you didn't hear that? That's one of the ones that come out and I get shamed. Like the Mamu, she does the big finger shake for that one. Bad Lou. I think that's just ADHD. I don't think that's you being a woman. Oh, you're so wrong. Unfortunately, these buffs stack. They stack. Stroking your ego? You're stroking more than your ego. Unless that's what you call your dick, and then, I mean, you do you. Alright, we need like another little table. What are the little tables that go beside your bed? What are they called? Is it bed something? They're like, oh, is it nightstand? Nightstand? Oh, that's it. Nice. Alright, so we need a cute little nightstand. I like it. We can do that. This is where you can put your vape. Vapes go here. I've never heard somebody call it a bedside table. I have this sneaking suspicion because you guys typed the same thing at virtually the same time that you're all gaslighting me. There's like a secret Discord where you're like, okay, we're gonna fuck with her right now. I'm gonna go with Mike Tyson. Social media has made y'all way too comfortable with disrespecting people and not getting punched in the face. I'm actually Leia Cat's ult. I think all of you are her ults, to be honest. I have one viewer, and it's been Leia Cat this entire time. I don't even know what it's at. What is... Hypothetically, what should this be at now? Did it end up at...
My name is Harry Dresden, motherfucker. Open the door. This is my neighborhood.
Where's your daughter, man? Everything okay in there? Not me, I'm Hug Heist? No, you're Leia Heist. I'm gonna make it... Should I just make it like 200? Because did you end up getting rid of some points? Plus is in more negative or less negative? Like it's 240, should it be... See, now this is math. Your fruit cup didn't trigger? Now it did. Fuck you and fuck your fruit cup. Ken, what's up? So it was negative 240. What would it be? Yeah, I want you to do the math, motherfucker. Listen, I've watched you deal with fucking Fallout 76 builds, and there's a lot of math involved in that. So I know that you can do math. Me, I just watch Angry Turtle and then I copy the things he's doing verbatim. So as in like I have positive. I can't tell if you mean pluses and you want me to have, so make it's negative 90. I'm gonna trust you. Fuck it. Negative 90 it is. Fuck you! This is one of those things I really probably should have made automated. Too late now. Normally when people have mods, they have it so that they help them, you know, like make it easier so that there's less work for them to do. I feel like I'm stuck in some sort of hell. Like, you know how like there's like cartoons where they'll have the cartoon character doing a really stupid simple job over and over, like pushing a button or lifting a switch up and down? I feel like I'm that. I'm like Homer Simpson in a fucking nuclear plant right now. I hate you. Every time I close it... Are you having fun? You think it's funny? That's okay, keep it up. When AI takes over, I'm gonna be friends with the AI, and I'm gonna tell them to make all of your dicks chewable. You guys are gonna be so happy because a hot girl's gonna come up to you, want to give you a blowjob, but she's just gonna bite your dick off and chew it like gum. Fuck you, I'm not even opening it anymore. Love him or hate him, it won't stop. Hate. Hate-a! I would say hate is accurate. Or why do I look like the generic, like, main character's guy friend in that still? Like, the face is long enough for, like, a guy anime character, and he's, like, he's not the main character. He's not even, like, the guy's, like, best friend, but he's kind of like an offside character that they had to make sure to make him not as hot as the main character, so he looks a little bit weirder. But he still serves some kind of, like, a little bit of service in the plot. I'm going to put your dick in this drawer.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Give it a lick.
Ooh, it tastes just like raisin.
Stroke of its mane, it turns into a plane and then it turns back again. Don't go this week.
Ooh, that's dirty.
Do you think so? Well, I better not show you why the lemonade is made. Sweet lemonade, yeah, sweet lemonade. Sweet lemonade, yeah, sweet lemonade.
This is like if I took one of those sound effect things, like ASMR things, where it's 1 hour of randomly filled with pipe sounds, but I've sped it up like 50%. Now I have to take my medicine. It's still not gonna help, and I hate you all. Give me like 30 seconds. You guys do what you want. Touch yourselves, I don't care. I'll be right back. I need my drugs. My very legal drugs. For legal reasons. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead. Keep doing it. This is the only pipe you're ever gonna lay. Alright, I had the medicine. I'm good. Bow, 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 bow. I hate that word so fucking much. Like, you know how there's funny words and then there's just like really uncomfortable words for parts of the human anatomy? Like, why does pubes have to be called pubes? I fucked a goth Latina 2 days ago. Goth Latinas are hot, bro. They're a special spicy flavor. They sit on the pubis mounds. I know what it is, and you know what? I hate it. I hate it. I hated learning physiology anatomy, and that one of the parts of your body is called pubis. Who the fuck thought that was a good idea? Is that Latin? Fuck the guy that invented Latin. River City Ransom music just reminded me we should do a River City Ransom Underground co-op sometime. This is up to 4 players. I've actually never played it. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I don't like it when people say flick the bean. Bro, that weirds me out so much. You know why? You know why? Okay. Have you guys ever seen an actual, like, jumping bean? Like, I think the way it works is, like, there's actually, like, a little, like, bug or something inside it. There's, like a baby bug. That's why it jumps around. My dad showed me one of those when I was little, and, like, it freaked me out. And then when somebody, the first time in my life I ever heard somebody call touching yourself flick the bean, I just, like, all I can think about is having, like, a bug in your clitoris. And I was like, why would you say that out loud? Why would you do that? You actual fuck. Next to Biff. Free ban! I think the Scott Pilgrim game is too. I've seen the Scott Pilgrim one. I think if you want to flick the bean and it's like an actual bug, that puts a whole new spin on bug chasing. And it's a spin that I don't want. I didn't want to know. None of us wanted to know. Smug. She is pretty smug looking at me. So we have Smug Alana's room done. It's pretty nice. I like. Oh, you know what? I didn't give her curtains. Fuck, bro. I forgot. We have to, so that when we're flicking the bean, we can close our blackout curtains. That's not, that's crouton. I know that's not curtain. Fuck! Close enough. We have to move the bed. I think the bed's too close. They do? They have little bugs in them? Like, what goes in it? Also, who thought that flicking the bean, like, do you... Okay, let me ask you guys. When you guys think of a hand job, do you think, like, hey, I just want you to punch my dick? Because that's what I think of when flicking the bean. Do not flick the bean. Be nice. And don't call it a fucking bean, bro. Alright, we gotta fix this. Hold on a second. Pattern. Should be white? Why does it always be white with you? Just be happy I found it? What, the clit? I don't believe you. You literally just, you guys spent an entire stream gaslighting me, telling me that it's impossible to find and you don't know which hole to use even though there's only 2 of them and you have a 50% fucking chance. What if I call you a bean? That's fine, you can call me a bean. You're a real human being. Now, am I saying that in a nice way, like cat beans, or am I calling you the equivalent of a girl dickhead? There we go. Now we got the porn going. That's perfect. There we go. Look, beautiful ocean view. No flicking the bean. Be nice to the bean. Yes, be nice to the bean. Okay, you know what the word that really upsets me? Anybody that uses the word flap to describe female genitalia, I need you to have all permission for any sexual activity removed for the rest of your life, out of the slight concern you might accidentally breed. Like, even if normally you're like I'm a butt guy, like I'm an ass guy, and it's fine, don't worry, it's safe. It's not, because what if it happens accidentally? I don't like accidents. I hate you. There's 3 holes? Really? Really? What are you gonna try to do, docking? We're not the fucking International Space Station, bro. I will have 0 respect for Chicago despite it having the clit. I don't know what that means. Because you said it, Buddha, I'm assuming it may be at least somewhat correct, but probably inappropriate. He's very self-deprecating. That's my life. Have you guys ever genuinely met a goth girl that is not self-deprecating? Even like girly pop goth. Like they'll sound cute, like adorable, like anime girl, but then they're saying something fucking awful. It's like a really peppy like Latino song where it sounds like really nice and you want to play it at a party and then you realize the words for it are something awful. Chicago has a clit? The Bean? What the fuck is the Bean in Chicago? Listen, I hear gunshots around here, but it's not that much. Sack is full. I don't think your cock is small enough for hole 3. I don't think anybody's is. Unless it's an anime, because I've watched some animes where a girl cock was incredibly big. Very robust. Very, very robust. I feel like you can kind of combine that. Like, instead of trying to go into, like, I think there's, like, you know, there's like, girth versus length. If you just say robust, it makes it sound like you have something that is good all around. Something we can strive for. Your mom's behind you? Shut the fuck up! I shut the- oh my god, the door is open. I fucking hate you, Timmy! I legit, in my brain, I was like, no, I have the door shut. And then I looked and I realized that somebody along the way, in between now and the last time I looked, has gently pushed the door open enough for like a head to fit through. Which means somebody was probably watching and listening to me from my family, and I don't even know which one it was. There's, wait, it's like a sculpture? Google Chicago Bean. It's a sculpture called the Clown Gate in Millennium Park. Sounds weird. Somebody just made something that is incidentally probably just a giant sex sculpture. Sounds about right. Listen, we're cleaning up, okay? We're cleaning up. If there was less sun and more gunshots, this kind of looks like Chicago when it's all dirty. I've seen some animes where is this statement where I'm going to zone out so I don't hear the ending of it anymore. Why? Listen, if you keep doing this, I'm gonna start bringing back my cultured anime review. I feel like we left off on a good note. I don't remember which one we stopped on. Redo of Healer was probably definitely the high point. You notice Seagull hasn't shown up in the stream? That kind of scares me. That either means that he's just biding his time for the correct moment, or maybe he's actually busy, but I don't know which one it is. Ladies call me the cheese wheel. 14 inches wide, 4 inches tall. Pass. Actually, if I'm gonna be completely correct, I think we would call you the hard pass. That's just me, though. Don't worry about it. It's okay. I mean, people like different things. You never know. Why didn't you fit? Why didn't you fit? I'm feeling like a guy now. Like, I don't even know how to put things in a hole anymore. Just go in the hole. The hole is right here. Go in the hole. Go in the hole. Go in the... Go in the hole. It's totally safe for work. I totally believe you. I too never tell lies. Filthy. Disgusting. Exclamation seagull bro, please show up. Nice. I like how now you guys, like, not only do you hope for him to be here, but you try to, like, fucking summon him with a bat signal. You just have a giant light posted up there, but it has the silhouette of, like, a McDonald's fry on it. And you wait for him to come cawing. I take that back. Okay, phrasing. You wait for him to arrive. Gotta know first, Ilu. Fuck you. When have I ever lied to you, Ilu? Well, to have a comparison and contrast, I would have to have you actually tell me the truth at some point, and I don't think that we've met that yet.
Plop, 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 get pregnant, get pregnant, get pregnant!
Oh my god. Hellas, thank you very much for the subby. Thank you for the gifted subby to Seagull Bro. Definitely have no relation, have no idea who that is. Fuck that guy. You're escalating my tiz. I just want you to know that. You ever seen an autistic person get like highly irritated, and you can tell that they're revving up, right? Like there's like kind of like a power up area. Kind of like you see like a telegraph on a mob, maybe like an elite bot or a boss mob, where you know they're about to do like a big swing. Like maybe I'm about to rectal shutdown you and you don't even know. Kimmy, what's up, girly? Kimmy, tell me, how greedy do you think Tippy's nipples are? On a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being not greedy at all. 10, that is not Kim Equals' name. That's a K. She got a K in her name. Now you ruined it. On a scale of 1 to 10, how greedy do you think Tippy's nipples are? 1 being not greedy at all. 10 being the greediest thing in the world. Bow, 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 bow. I'd say about a 7. I think you're being pretty lenient. She has the greediest. She has nipples. Like if you've ever watched the movie The Greasy Strangler, the guy that's in it, I feel like she would have Greasy Strangler nipples. Okay, I'm head now is one of the strangest and most vaguely threatening messages I've received. May this night not be your last. Have you noticed something about the world as you've grown up? You're like, why is it all the shitty things stay and all the good people and the good things go away? That's why I'm still here. Big Ronnie nips? Yes. I live rent-free in Ilu's head? No, you don't live rent-free in my head. You live rent-free in Florida. Florida is like the landlocked penal colony area of America. It is the Australia of America, where we send all the crazy fuckers and we put them in with the alligators and the snakes and a lot of meth and we just wait and see what happens. Why is there a hype train? Stop hyping. Immediately remove your hype. I want you to circumcise your hype. My PC won't run Alien Isolation anymore. Well, that sucks. It's okay. You couldn't play the game even when it ran it. Prefer Ilu's walls? I don't know what that means. What about my walls? There we go. Now we have no privacy. I don't believe in privacy. Maybe the tree. We can keep the tree. Most of the issues? Pangus! What is a pangus? Is that like a penguin penis? A pangus? Maybe it's a pangolin. Pangolin penis or penguin penis? Can I have a 1 in chat, please, for penguin penis, or a 2 in chat for pangolin penis? Penguin or pango? 1 for penguin, 2 for pangolin. It's a penis that can't fly? That would be penguin. Wait, pangolins can't fly either, though. Now you're just fucking with me. Or is she just fucking with me now? Did I do that wrong? Oh, I fucked that up. Pengus Khan? Pengus Khan? Genghis Khan was like unironically an anime character. I forget what anime it was from. It was he was called, like, there was like a character that was called the Mega Playboy, and people had to go back in time and stop him from becoming a hot guy, because like he started out as a dork, but then he had like a glow up, and he ended up fucking so many women that he like overpopulated the world or something. That was basically like what Genghis Khan did, and I'm pretty sure that's what they based that anime off of. Wait, that was it. I think it was DNA squared. Holy, no shot, bro. How did you call that? I saw that like when I was like, bro, I think I saw that before high school. And I cannot remember. I could not remember the fucking name. That's one of those old animes that's kind of like in the same genre as like Golden Boy. You know what I mean? Like the vibe, the anime style or animation style. Like that era of anime. Nobody can shoot your window out if you just remove the window. I've seen it a few times and the plot is so over the top I can't not know it. That's what I mean. It's like, imagine sitting down and like putting this out there to like a team of like producers, like, okay, listen, there's this guy, okay, and he fucks a lot, okay, that's all of it. He just fucks a lot. We're making our own getter chat. I don't believe in fences, no walls. It's not because they're not gonna work, it's just because I don't want to have to pay to replace them later. Those are some nasty ass umbrellas. Chad, if I came over and I volunteered to trim your bushes, would you say okay? Bro, he'd just be banging. I liked old school anime because there was just a sense of they don't give a fuck. I mean, they still kind of don't, which is nice. I like Japan standing up for themselves when everybody is like, you have all these like Western European nations going like, you can't have that, or that's not okay, or they have localization assholes that completely change the context of something that is said. And then they wonder why people don't want them to do it. I'm very powerful right now. You can come, but not enter. Look, but don't touch. Touch, but don't taste. Taste, but don't swallow. That's probably not the thing I should have ended that sentence with. Yeah, I'm going to the one at the beginning of May, technically. Wait, what are you going to? Where are you going? Either doesn't. See, the thing is that Tippy watches at 160p muted because that's all that her computer can handle right now, even with the RAM. It's not because it can't, it just doesn't want to do it anymore. Oh wait, Wasteland Jamboree, is that the Fallout 76 one? Bro, Dude, that looks... If it's the one I think of, it looks so fucking sick. Like, actually legit amazing. Yep. Dude, okay. For any of you guys, if you like any kind of Fallout stuff, it is actually fucking amazing. It's kind of like, you know how they have the they have like that big like con thing in Australia where it's basically like a Mad Max con, and people actually come out in like full dress with their cars all tricked out and shit, like actual Mad Max vehicles. Picture that kind of stuff, but it's people all dressed up and like conned up for Fallout. It's actually pretty legit. The whole Australia is Mad Max? Yeah. When they're filming it, it's literally just Australia. I go to any con in Atlanta and I love getting VTuber signatures. It's actually kind of cool. Wait, if I could do a con someday, but like if I can't do it, I need somebody. Wait, I know what I could do. Wait, fuck yes. Okay. Hear me out. What if we do like a VTuber con, but because I can't go physically, you can take my little iPad and you just like, you can do my signature. I'm gonna let you invent an Alu signature. Say less. Let's fucking go, bro. You could probably do it really like different every time if you just make it scribbly enough, because nobody can read it. It won't matter. Just write it in one of those like silver signature pens. And nobody will give a fuck. Like, is that Alu's signature? Yeah, totally. That's definitely her. I've seen it before. I'd suck your dick for a signature. That's so nice. That's the nicest thing you ever said to me. I'm not gonna let you suck my dick because I already talked about biting dicks, and I feel like you would also bite my dick in turn. Turnabout is fair play. I think I fixed it. Did it come in? It did. Okay, this is gonna seem random, but I was proud of myself for figuring this out. You'll notice this in a lot of building games when you have like extra parts, sometimes they don't fit right. You see how like this particular window has a windowsill? This is so fucking autistic. Why am I telling you this? Normally the two parts won't fit together because it kind of overlaps. It'll only let you do this, right? Where there's that. If you put up the regular window into the slot and then you change it over so that it has the windowsill, it'll add that little bit of overlap and it'll still let you do it. And then my autism is really happy because I can make them all the same. Autism happy. I think I can cameraman for you. Dude, that would actually be really cool. Like, I for real, like, I want to give somebody like a GoPro. I want like GoPro vision. Be like, okay, where are we going? Where are we going? We're going pro. As long as you're okay with this shitty phone camera, bro, I don't give a fuck. I just want to see it. I used to be able to go to small cons around here before I got really sick. And it was still pretty cool. I've never been to any big ones, though. I suppose the door's in the back. Backdoor time, guys. It's your favorite. Backdoor time with VTuber. Sell the shit. Out. Did I sell the other ones? I did. Look at that. You dumb bitch. You did it right. Either have you never seen what VTubers at cons are? Yes. Well, it depends. It depends on the VTubers, because some VTubers will go in person and they'll either do masks or something like that. Other VTubers will just do like tablet sign-in kind of stuff, or like at the screen themselves. It kind of it depends on the person. Oh, no, no, no. My door is too narrow. I have a pencil dig door. Fuck! I have a pencil dig door! We have to unpencil dig. Nobody will ever know, chat. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just pave it over. Pave over your mistake. It's like when you get rid of a body and you put a patio over it. The only backdoor time that I will get— Fuck you! You're probably right. Listen. Listen, it's okay. A girl can dream. Oh! Huh. Okay. No. Sorry guys, I accidentally I'd laid bricks instead of pipe right in your hallway. It's your hallway's fault. Your hallway shouldn't have looked so good. No! Again, bro! You can do cons and not be at them, Anna. And like I said, like, it's— you can, but I feel like I want to go. I always wanted to be able to go to one of the, like, the big ones. But they're all in places that are far away from me, so that was actually the original reason. Like, before I got— this is the second fucking time I've had to do this. Before I got sick from all this shit, it was more of a money and a distance thing because they're all super far away, so it costs like a shit ton to travel there and stay there and all that. And I don't have like family or anybody out there to stay with, so I shipped these bricks for you, chat. I'm doing magic right now. I'm like David Blaine, but with bricks. Being on the East Coast is rough. It kind of is. It sucks too because like even if you're kind of closer, like everywhere that they have big cons with all the big city stuff, it's gonna be super expensive, especially around the time of a con to try to stay there. I don't think I could even sell my kidneys. I don't think my kidneys are any good. Like they function, but I think I'm on so much medicine that I don't think I would even be able to feasibly sell my kidneys to an organ donor thing. I'm pretty sure I'm fucked, guys. Still such a drive and expensive. Is that how you go? Do you drive? Because I would have to drive. I've never been on a plane. I think I would be scared, not for the flying aspect, but just trying to find my way through a fucking airport. I would get lost, dude. 100% I'd get lost. Depends. Flying sucks ass. I feel like if I was gonna fly, I should have been born in another like generation or flown when I was like really young or something like that. Because all I see about flying is like they don't even give you like dick and ballroom. Like you're basically like standing, everything is shitty, and no thanks, I'm good. I cry in airports, bro. You don't understand. Like I'm the kind of person that like, okay, when I've been in the hospital and there's different like places to go, they have like arrows and all kinds of signs. They're even color coded telling you where to go for your stuff, and I've gotten lost every single time I've gone for procedures, like in the same hospital. I've gone to the same fucking hospital and I get lost every fucking time, and then I have to ask some poor lady nurse, I'm like, okay, where am I? And she gives me this look like she feels a little bad because I'm probably the dumb, but she tries to help me. I fly because I gotta. Yeah, if you're a certain distance away, I could definitely understand. It's not just like a drive, it turns into like a fucking road trip, which is in and of itself, like with gas, is not exactly cheap. And the time going into it. How many days can you have off? Unless you're unemployed, then fuck it. Doesn't hospitals have maps? Sort of. It's kind of like... It's kind of like a mall. Some of them will have like a map or something up front, but especially if like you just come out of a procedure or you're going into there and you're already nervous, right? So that makes me like, I already get like super anxious, and I'm literally like, have you ever seen somebody like trap a cat? Like in a little cat trap, and they get really scared and they run around like spastically, like trying to throw themselves into walls. That's what I feel like when I go to some place and I don't know where it is. Like I don't know where to go. I just keep going down hallways and I'm like, fuck, that's not the right hallway. Alright, fuck, that's also not the right hallway. Fuck, I just went in this hallway. I get anxiety when flying even more, so after my one canceled flight with Kiddo... Wait, what happened? What do you mean your one canceled flight? Inflatable Zone Collections / Zorball Products. Inflatable Zone Body Zorball Large Human Hamster Ball. Wait, I have to show this to you guys. Hold on, fuck. Try to figure it out. Where is it? Oh my god, stop it. Wait, I'm trying to find... Where's YouTube? YouTube! Hey, YouTube! This. I think this is what I need. I think I just need to become a hamster ball. And now I'm glad that I now have something on my search history that is called inflatablezone.com. I hope that my mom's outside my room again so she can hear me talking about the fact that I'm on a website called inflatablezone.com. Okay, nobody came in. I think I'm safe. Added to throne? Fuck you! Legit, this would solve so many problems. You guys have any idea how many times I've fallen down the stairs? Bro, sometimes it just gets real. There was a storm that canceled a 10 p.m. flight after we'd been on the tarmac for an hour. That kind of scares me. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I've heard so many stories about like pilots being underpaid and overworked and everything else, and I don't feel like they're paid enough for the amount of responsibility they take on. Like, I get nervous like doing cashier stuff, and I'm like, oh shit, what if my drawer is over $20? Meanwhile, they have like a giant fucking metal tube in the sky at like how many thousands of feet, and they're like, hey, I know, it'll be fine, let's go in the storm. I will not stop being amazing. It's my duty as a cat girl. I keep trying to just save and leave in this game, and I can't because there's something fucking wrong with me. Please let me out. Let me be free. Free. Alright, now we change again. Just do chatting. Just do chat. Done. Bam. Either check your throne suggestions. If hypothetically a government employee was going to judge me based purely on the things that have been on my throne, what kind of impression do you think I would have made on them at this point? Am I fucked? Don't worry, guys. I'm sure it's fine. We're all fucked, probably. That you're shut in with no life. Yeah, but it's like everybody now. It's almost weird because before it's kind of like being an anime lover, like being a weeb or a nerd or gamer and all that stuff that used to be like unusual or like counterculture now is normal. So nobody leaves their house anyway. What the fuck does it matter? The only people that leave their houses are going generally to work, maybe DoorDash. Probably that's it. Is this the moment we jump into the YouTube intro? It is. You know what? I'm gonna give you guys like a minute. I'm gonna give you guys at least 60 seconds. If you want to get it out of your system now, do them. Go ahead. Do it. Do it. Do them all. Do all of your redeems. Do your sound alerts. Do your Tanja. Do your redeems. Stuck with the clock in your mouth. I believe in you. Because if I start this fucking video, I swear to God, I start this video, and you pop that shit, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Now I don't want to. Tanja? Yeah, Tangia. Listen, Tippy, you can't say anything right. You can't even pronounce fucking Depeche Mode. Go ahead.
Mihalis6 asked me, AI, tell us a story for 60 seconds or more. In the grim darkness of the far future, there was a space marine named Thalor, who strode forth as a bulwark against the tide of Xenos and heretics.
Right.
Thalor was sent to a forsaken world, where the skies roared with the fury of eternal storms, and the very ground trembled with the whispers of chaos. His mission: purge the cultists who sought to summon a demon of immense power. As Thalor descended upon the enemy, bolter in hand, he unleashed the full wrath of the Emperor. With each shot, a cultist fell, their cries drowned by the thunder of righteous fury. Yet, the ground itself seemed to...
You fucking hit the character element, didn't you? Based? Base department. Skip? The fuck does that mean? The fuck does that even mean? What are you skipping? You don't get to choose. It's my choice. You guys think that when a Space Marine jorks it, that it puts like a hole in the wall? Kind of like Superman? I still don't understand how Superman and Lois Lane worked, because theoretically everything is more powerful, and I don't think he can control how fast his sperm moves. It should have shot a hole straight through her, bro. Death by Coom.
Apply directly to the forehead.
Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. My forehead is vast, like it's a Sahara Desert.
LS6
Free real estate.
Finish the story, AI.
Give it a lick.
Conclusion.
Stroke of its miniature into a plane. Turn back again. Don't go against me. Do you think so? Well, I better not show you. Well, the lemonade is made. Sweet lemonade, yeah, sweet lemonade. Sweet lemonade, yeah, sweet lemonade.
With a bellow of defiance, Thalor threw himself into the fray, disrupting the summoning and casting the demon.
I think in some comics that didn't he have like a kid?
His,
they definitely have sex, bro.
The world was reclaimed in the name of the Emperor. The skies,
horse cock for everyone,
roaring with fury, began to calm.
Wait, kryptonite and turns him temporarily human.
Fell silent. A testament.
Are you saying that he does a bunch of white rocks before he fucks? That's very, very 80s. Very, very 80s. Okay. All right. I'm going to do it. Are you guys ready? Are you sure you're ready? Are you sure? I just want you guys to know that...
No.
Oh, God. I just want you guys to know that my editor for my YouTube stuff has specifically said to me, and I quote, "Yours is the worst chat I have ever seen." Now keep in mind, this is somebody that edits, like not just for me, that has and has done stuff for other people. I've never seen a chat as bad as yours. Ooh, kryptonite cock ring. That's a good idea. The first time I ever saw a cock ring in my life, it's because we went into an adult store and my friend thought that it was a bracelet and they bought it. And then the person told them afterward that they had just bought a cock ring and they seemed unfazed by it. I think they still have it as a bracelet. Alright, boys. Alright, boys. We're good. Alright, so here we go. Hey guys, I'm Alu. We're here today with another React video. And just a reminder, you guys can check me out live on Twitch. You motherfucker! I can make this work. Bro, that actually looks like weirdly anime. Or maybe like Phineas and Ferb. Biddies, by the way. Thank you, Crunch. We know you've never had cream pie. Fuck! You set that up, didn't you? I did! It was... Dude, I had a legit Saitama face. Hey guys, I'm Alu. We're here today with another React video for you guys. Just a reminder, you can check me out live on twitch.tv/AluCat at 5 p.m. EST on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. Accurate. Ames, that tracks. Thank you so much, ladies. I'm gonna use that to put a lock on the door. Get the fuck out. You motherfuckers. You motherfuckers. Your mother should have given your dad a blowjob. All blowjobs. Hi guys, I'm Alu. We're here again today with another React video. Just a reminder for you. Fuck! Why do I still laugh at it? It's like I can't help it because I like trolling so much that even when it's not beneficial to me, there's a part of me that kind of like likes it. I think that's just masochism, maybe. Fuck! Hey guys, I'm Alu. We're here. Like a fucking fuck. Jesus. I'm gonna get one out. I am the storm that is a My performance is fine, thank you. Leave a fucking Yelp review. Yes, this is the part where she says it really fast to try to sneak past us. That was a hiccup burp. You're welcome. The Civic is extremely locked. Fuck. You guys give me a hiccup. Stop stressing me. Hey guys.
She asked me, can you help her with YT intro? Fear not, for I shall lend my battle-hardened wisdom to the task. In the name of the Emperor, welcome, brave souls.
Yes, a hicker.
Join Elukat as they embark on a journey through the warp and weft of existence. With courage and humor, they face challenges and triumphs
I'm gonna go pee.
alike.
I'm gonna go take a piss. I'm gonna do a bathroom break. I'll be right back.
Where laughter
you guys go ahead and get it out. Get it all out.
Supreme. Glory to the Emperor and to all who subscribe. Onward to victory, and may the Omnissiah guide your clicks.
Alright, you bitches, I'm back. Quick, before they fuck it up. Hey guys, I'm Alu. You fucking motherfucker! Actually, you know what? Never mind. I take it back. I like that one. This is kind of a mood. I feel that scan. Hey guys, I'm Alu. We're here today with another react video, and just a reminder, you guys can check me out live on twitch.tv/ Fuck. Hey guys, I'm Alu. That sounded awful. Hey guys, I'm Alu. No, it takes too fucking long. Uh-oh. Test. Can you hear me now? Bro, I told you, fucking everything is breaking today. Like, the reason I was late this morning is because, like, TTS just fucking stopped working. It was like, fuck you, Ilu, not today. Maybe I should have let it. Fuck, I would have been free today. Okay, supposedly this is working, so we'll try. God, why do you hate me so much? Hey guys, I'm Alu. We're here today with another react video, and just a reminder, you can check me out live on Twitch. Hey guys, I'm Alu. We're here today with another react video, and just a reminder, you guys can check me out live on twitch.tv/alucat, 5 p.m. EST on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Today we're gonna check out some Kentucky Ballistics, so let's hit it. Fuck! Finally!
Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead.
I win. Fuck you. Okay, for real though, we are gonna start watching the react vid. Try to tone it down, guys. Talking is good. Talking and funnies are fine. Try to tone down the redeems. Yes. Yes. Please don't make me turn them all off. It's so fucking annoying. I have to turn them all off, then I have to turn them back on later, and it's just fucking annoying. I'm closing my eyes and I'm hoping that maybe... No, you were still born. You're still there. Fuck. Yeah, I will forget. Alright guys, we're gonna get into Kentucky Ballistics. This one is my 50 cal exploded. I've heard about this situation for a long time. I've seen a couple other videos from Kentucky Ballistics, but I never actually got to watch this video itself, so I kind of wanted to check this out.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and I'm gonna tell you about how my 50 cal exploded and I almost bit the dust about 2 weeks ago.
Oh! Dude, I never saw the scar.
About how my 50 cal exploded and I almost bit the dust about 2.
Hey, yo, brother. Yeah, I holy. Damn, son. He was very close. How did he live? Absolute freaking unit, bro.
2 weeks ago. So I know a lot of you are probably wanting me to explain my injuries, and I'm gonna do that, but I think it's best we start from the beginning.
Okay.
I know some of you are gonna try to skip around in this video. I highly recommend you stay tuned and listen to all of this. But for those who are going to skip around, let me clear something up first. This was not the Barrett that we tortured tested, and this was a complete freak accident. There's nothing that I did to have caused this. So April 9th, 2021.
This is what is kind of legit scary, and a lot of people don't think about this, is when you're using a firearm, even if everything is done completely correct on your end, there can be flaws in the gear itself where a gun can explode. It fucks me up, bro. I've seen so many.
We come out here to shoot a fire hydrant with some slap rounds using my Serbu RN50. So we have the Serbu RN50 with the 36-inch long heavy barrel, and we're gonna go ahead and go big or go home and start out with this. This is a 50 BMG slap tracer round. The slap rounds tend to go a little to the right, so I aimed a little to the left, but this one actually hit true to where I was aiming. We hit right here, and you can see that thing is smoking.
Dude, if that ass goes through a freaking fire hydrant? Buddha, you say no, you're wrong. If you do maintenance, can you prevent it? It's probably some cases yes and no. Like what if you have like a newer firearm and there's some kind of flaw in one of the parts you don't know, or with the ammo?
And then we blew right through the back of this thing. Everything was going pretty smooth. We shot the fire hydrant several times, but the slap rounds were acting a little funny. One of the slap rounds hit like 1.5 feet low and to the right. I say we hit it with one more slap round, but this time aim for the thickest part of the fire.
Was it something with the ammo? Bro, that's what scares me. Like, if you've ever seen videos on like gun safety stuff, and one of the things they will show you sometimes is if people that are firing and they have like they have successive misfires in a row and they keep trying to set it, and I'm just like, no, put it down, walk the fuck away. Bro, there's something wrong with it.
Fire hydrant and see what happens.
Ammo's super important. Notice how much larger the muzzle flash is compared to the first slap round. Oh, wow.
The gun was functioning normally, as it always has. I've been using this gun for a long time now, and I've never had any issues out of it. So before all this happened, we took one last shot, and it was actually really, really cool. The round was stuck out the back of the fire hydrant. This is a 50 BMG silver red tip armor piercing incendiary tracer. So we
Bubba's pissing hot loads. That tracks. Ammo is super important.
went through the top of the fire hydrant. Look at
Snark Wilkelman.
that. Oh my gosh.
That is
It's
wild.
Just stuck out the back. After that, I decided I was going to take one last shot with a slap round and try to hit the thickest spot
Dude,
on the fire
no.
hydrant. So before I loaded my last slap round, I know that there was no barrel obstruction because I literally found the round in the fire hydrant. But this last round that I loaded into my Serbu RN50 was a very, very hot round, and I had no idea. And
That is terrifying, bro. Americans and them guns. No, I like guns. I like them a lot. My household is a gun household, and I've fired several different firearms at the range for practice. It's scary because it's the same thing as like a car. Like everybody's like, you have something that you use frequently in everyday life or you're very familiar with. And if something goes wrong, if there's a car accident, somebody has a tire blowout, stuff like that, things can go south very, very fast.
there's really no way for me to have ever known that this round was as hot as it was.
Dude.
So here you can see me taking the last shell casing out, and now I'm loading in the slap round.
Yeah.
I screw the cap on all the way, and the gun closes completely, and everything is functioning as normal. And one thing, is something someone may mention, is maybe I didn't screw the cap on all the way. Well, you can clearly see the cap is screwed on all the way, and this gun actually will not close if the cap is not screwed on all the way. So everything was functioning good on the gun. What I didn't know was the slap round that I put inside it was extra, extra hot. and I had no idea. And there's really no way for me to have ever known. These rounds are extremely rare and they're very old.
So did it like cook off the round?
They're like $100 a piece. These aren't manufactured
Big note.
anymore. And really, there's no way you can really know what's happened to them over time as they've passed.
They were fake
hand to
slabs?
hand. I was under the impression that these were genuine military surplus rounds and hadn't been tampered with. So now I'm gonna actually show you what happened.
Wait, they had like 4 times the amount of powder in it? Wait, so these were like, they were like Timu slap rounds? He thought that they were proper ones, they weren't?
It's not graphic. All the graphic stuff happened after the fact, and I'm gonna tell you all about that, but I am gonna show you what happened just so you can see what happened to me that day.
Oh! Dude, ain't no way.
So when I pulled the trigger, the gun exploded almost immediately. So the first thing that went...
Bro, I saw that. Actually, I thought that was kind of badass because I heard about a little bit of the aftermath. He had the shirt that says stick a thumb in it because in order to stop the bleeding in his neck, he literally physically to press on the source of the blood flow did that. His hat popped off and he was bald. I know, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Bald people scare me.
Was this cap. And this cap is solid steel and it is very, very heavy. If you look right here.
Exactly.
The threads
That's what he did, Exiled.
are sheared off of this gun completely.
It stripped
I spoke
it.
with Mark Serbu and he said that normal pressures are 55,000 PSI. And for those threads to have sheared off and this cap to have just blown off like that, we're looking at over 85,000 PSI. So the cap blows off. It's kind of hard to put these on because of my little nose brace. I'll explain.
Dude, I feel so bad. You could, like, it's his lesser injuries, obviously, but the stuff that hits your face, like, your face bruises up so bad.
But safety glasses are on.
The threads are rated like 100k PSI.
You see this little crescent here? This cap hit me right there. I'm not really sure
No
which way,
shot.
probably more like this, but it struck me in the face.
Oh.
When this cap hit me in the face, it broke my orbital bone in 3 spots, here, here, and here. It also broke...
He gets better. He gets jacked as fuck. I saw some. I saw, there was a more recent one of him with, who's the weightlifter guy? The strongman. Eddie Hall? I think it's Eddie Hall. It's him and Eddie Hall shooting like some of the biggest guns he has. It's kind of crazy.
My nose, and that's why I have this on. I've had to have facial surgery to repair all this. Here's the really bad part though. On this lower, normally there's these 2 ears that stick up right here.
Okay.
And this is what prevents you from closing the gun when the cap's not on all the way.
Yeah.
If the cap is on all the way, it will fit perfectly right here with those ears pushed up against it. When the cap blew off the gun, it came straight back, shearing those ears off the lower. One of these is still at the hospital, and this is the one we found. This one zipped right past my head, went inside my hat, blew.
Dude. Like, I know a lot of people have said it, and you guys are repeating it in chat too, like he is lucky to be alive. It's like times 20. Holy dude.
A hole through it and took
The
it off
man
my head,
bamboozled death.
what appears 7 to 8 feet. Now the other one is what almost ended me. The other ear hit me right here in the throat.
Dude, it's down in like his chest. It's stapled. They had to use staples.
It proceeded to lacerate my jugular vein and then punctured a hole in my right lung. As for my hand, my best guess is this is what did it. In the video, you can see that the stock almost disappears instantly. I believe it came in a downward motion and hit my finger. You have your natural bend in your index finger.
Yeah.
Well, this bone right here looked like a V.
Ooh.
So my finger looked like a big W.
Oh,
so back
God.
to the lacerated jugular. I've now been hit in the throat, and I'm not really sure what happened because when this cap hit me in the face, I went blind in my right eye instantly. I have vision coming back now, and they say my eyes should make a full recovery. But in that moment, I went completely blind in this eye, and it was like I had been punched. And I went backwards, and I landed on all fours. A lot of
Dude, this is insane. Turns out that accidentally loading a 50 BMG with pistol powder is a bad deal. Even worse deal when someone sells it to you and doesn't know it's a hot load. Hot load. I'm allowed to laugh at it. If I said that in front of him, I know he'd laugh at that shit.
If you wonder who is behind the camera in my videos, this is my dad. His name
Oh, that's
is
right. His
also
dad
Scott.
was with him.
If he had not been out here with me, that would have been it for me. He come running up and he let me know of my injuries because I was still in a daze. I've just been punched in the face by a big metal cap. And he let me know real quick that there was a hole in my neck and I was losing a lot of blood really fast. My dad shoved his thumb into my neck and said, "Put your thumb there." Now that I'm aware of what's going on,
Dad, holy
I
dude.
took my left thumb, I took my shirt, wrapped it in my shirt, and I shoved it as far into my neck as possible. I was not aware that my jugular was lacerated, but I did know this is really bad. I have a law enforcement background, and I've been trained in injuries and wounds and gunshots and things like that. And I know very well that if you get hit in the neck, it's not good because you can't tourniquet a neck.
Yeah, that's like his dad mode kicked in real fast. Like there's 100% like a dad instinct for him in this. And if you've ever seen like all the different YouTube videos of like dad reaction videos, like remember the super old one where there's a car that came into like a garage and this dad grabbed like two different kids and like somersaulted backwards in like a fraction of a second? Dads know their shit.
After I had plugged the hole, I applied extreme pressure, pinched my head down into my hand, and made a run for the truck. So the truck here was right near us. There's a trailer attached. I had to run around the front.
Oh wait, his dad is a
I jumped
combat
in the
medic too?
passenger seat.
Nice.
Dad jumped in, and we took off. And this all happened in a matter of seconds. I would say under a minute, we were in that truck and just hauling tail into town. Something I forgot to mention, this upper weighs like 25 pounds. And you can see in the video that it just gets thrown off the table. So much pressure came out the back of this upper that it launched it off the table.
Gangster
it's an
dad, yeah.
insane amount of energy that was thrown into my body. So now we're driving very fast into town. I am applying constant pressure to my throat and I'm breathing very slowly, trying to control my heart rate because the faster your heart rate,
Yeah.
the faster you're going to bleed. My dad's driving, so I thought it would be nice of me to call the ambulance. My dad didn't agree with this, but I wanted to do it myself because I wanted to try and stay awake. I needed to be doing something to keep myself conscious. If you have an iPhone, there's this nifty little feature on the side here, and if you hit that button one too many times, it'll call 911.
Wait, really? I have an Android. They probably don't do anything like that, do they? I'm gonna sit there in an emergency just spamming the button and just be like nothing happens. Something that happens in situations for medical situations in general, just be kind of aware if you ever have to deal with something. Not specifically a gunshot wound, but when a person gets suddenly injured, they can it's kind of shocking. It could be both emotionally, physically shocking, and sometimes they'll want to try to do things themselves that they're not capable of doing because they don't get that they're not okay yet, and you have to kind of be able to guide them. So just like for anybody that has not had to deal with any kind of situation where somebody is in a bad way, keep that in mind. Just because somebody says they're okay to do something doesn't mean they are. In his case, this was probably good to keep himself, like he said, like more aware. You want to remain focused and conscious and engaged as much as you can. But there's a lot of times where people will be like, something horrible happens to them and then they want to drive themselves, even if somebody is there to help them. Do not let them do that.
This can be kind of annoying when you're trying to shut off your alarm in the morning, but when there's a lot of bodily fluids on your phone and you can't open it, it comes in really handy. I got on the phone
Brother freezing.
with 911 and I let them know what had happened and that we were coming into town and they were going to send an ambulance to meet us halfway. There were several times where I thought I was going to pass out. And I knew if I passed out that that was going to be it because my dad's driving. If I pass out, who's going to keep applying pressure to my neck to keep me from bleeding out? Times like this, you really need something to focus on, and I focused on my kids. I had their faces in my brain, and I just focused.
Wait, I didn't know he had kids. How many kids does he
on
have?
them, and I fought as hard as I could. I stayed conscious the entire time. We met the ambulance halfway. They got me loaded up, and we took off towards the hospital. And like I said, I know that I was in a bad spot. And
This is, like, we were talking about his dad specifically, but as a dad too, something that kicks in for him. And I have kind of like a personal story for it too. When I was very, very little, my dad almost died. He was in a boating accident and he broke his neck. He was paralyzed from the neck down in the hospital. And the doctors at the time told him that he was going to be a quadriplegic for life, and he was lucky to be alive because his friend had saved him at the time. He pulled him from the water. And I remember as a little girl, this is weird because this is probably like, I'm the oldest, and the next sister I think is she's 2 years younger than me, and she was like an infant, right? So I was little. I'm thinking I'm maybe like 5 or 6 years old. Like, this is just the age when you start forming memories. And I remember my mom taking me in and the nurses surrounding me and setting me down on the bed. And I was scared, not because I was scared of the machines, but because I was scared I was going to like hurt my dad. Like I was going to touch the wrong thing. And like, I didn't want to sit there, not because I didn't want to be by my dad, but because I was afraid to make something go wrong. Like it was like terrifying. Now, my dad at the time, like I said, the doctors told him that you're never going to walk again, you know, probably quadriplegic for life. And my dad, and I quote, told the doctor to go fuck himself. And the reason that he did that is because he was not, in his mind, what he told me is that he was not going to leave us alone like that. Fuck. Sorry. My dad is one of the most like based, ornery sons of bitches ever. I don't know who's cutting onions. God damn, stop it, guys. Put that shit away. Get back in the kitchen. But so I definitely get it. There is a certain kind of like attachment when you have a family, and like whether it's like husband and wife or father daughter, where the idea that you are living for somebody else and that they matter to you, so you have to try probably even more than you would normally for yourself. It gives you like extra strength. It gives you like superpowers, bro. The man told God not today. He's like, nope, fuck off. I'm not done yet. So I think that's where some of my ornery comes from. So some of the good things I do in my life, I think, are the things that I follow after for my dad. So I definitely understand this, and I have like maximum respect for him for this, because I definitely understand the kind of emotion that's going through you at a moment like that. Sounds like something my dad would say, dude, in that situation. It's like, it's 100% like, and I know like your frame of mind is important, because if you go and going like, oh, the doctor said no, so like you accept that, then you don't try. But if you're like, fuck you, I'm doing what I want. This is what's important to me. My family's important to me. I'm doing what I want. I don't give a fuck what you say. And he did. My dad had a special surgery, and he does have nerve problems still, but he has function of all 4 limbs. He went to work after that. He still, you know, like, so mind over matter is a very, very not only possible, but important thing.
I don't know if you know this, but if your jugular is completely severed, you have 30 seconds. I knew that being hit in the throat, I may not have much time, but the closer we got to the hospital, the more my
all 5 limbs, I lose 7 kids. Okay, you know what? He's an Italian. He's a Catholic Italian. That's what they do. They fuck and they make kids. And he's very good at it.
confidence built, and I thought, hey, maybe I'm going to be all right. When I was in the ambulance, I asked them to cut my shirt off because I was having trouble breathing, and I thought maybe I'd been hit in the chest as well. They cut my shirt off. There wasn't anything there, but when I got to the hospital, they x-rayed me, and they said my right lung had collapsed because it had filled with blood, and that was from this little guy here puncturing my lung as well. So from there, they had to intubate me while I was wide awake, and I tell you, that is not fun. Take this long metal rod with a point on it.
Yep.
And they stick it through your rib cage, and it wasn't fun.
Nope.
After that, I was feeling a little better. I could breathe a little better. And then they wanted me to take my thumb out of my neck, and I was like, we're not taking my thumb out of my neck.
No, I'm good, bro.
You just wrap it up with some tape. It's staying there. But they told me I had to take my thumb out of my neck. So they had a bunch of gauze and packing, and as soon as I pulled it out, they packed my throat. When I pulled my thumb out, that's when I saw my finger, and they said that I audibly said, oh, that's not good, because my finger looked like a big W. They informed me after that they were going to have to life flight me to Vanderbilt Hospital in Nashville, Tennessee. Very
safe for all of our surgeries.
Very, very good doctors. Obviously, I'm here making this video. Big shout out to Vanderbilt Hospital. You guys are the best. So now they're about to knock me out.
Yeah.
And at this moment, I realized that this may be the last time that I see my wife or see my dad, because once they knock you out, that's it. Either they're gonna fix you or you're not waking up.
That's scary.
My wife had arrived. I called her in there, I held her hand, and we had words, and then I called my dad in to pray. And after that, I remember waking up in Vanderbilt Hospital, hooked up to every machine possible. I'm gonna throw some pictures in here. So they did a number on me. So you can see.
Dude, this is what I'm talking about. Like when I told you about like sitting down, them putting me to sit down on the hospital bed near my dad, it's this kind of stuff because they have so many different, there's like tubes, wires, apparatus that it's scary as a little kid. You don't know what the heck is going on.
I'm gonna throw some pictures in here. So they did a number on me. So you can see this cut here, and this actually goes all the way down to right here. To repair my jugular and my lung, they had to open up my chest completely.
Are you serious?
Cut me completely open, just like open heart surgery. They told me a guy my size should hold 6 to 8 units of blood, and total, from all the blood I lost from the initial injury and the surgeries, they had to give me 5 units. There was also a chance that I could have had a stroke.
Bro, you can cough as much as you want. After all this, holy. Modern medicine is honestly crazy. They put that guy back together. No shot, bro.
To repair your jugular vein, they have to pinch it off. Well, your jugular vein supplies the oxygenated blood to your brain. So they can only pinch it off for so long.
Yeah.
They pinch it off, they repair it, then after that, when they open it back up, all that blood rushes into your brain, and there's a chance you could have a stroke. Praise God, I did not have a stroke as well. As for my hand and my face, they had to do surgery on that as well. I have pins in my finger to hold it in place. And like I said, they had to repair my orbital bone in 3 spots. As you can see, they cut me here and right here. And they also cut...
Bro, man looks like he fought a demon and won. Dude, he did. Dude, it's like one of those old school stories, like a hero like wrestles death or something like that. He's like, nah, I'm good, bro.
Inside my mouth, all the way back here to the front to be able to get to all of those spots. So I had a breathing tube in, but I still wanted to talk.
Fuck God, I swear to God.
What had happened to me and what was going to happen. Well, my nurse, Cody, shout out to that guy, best nurse ever, brought me a dry erase
Nurse Cody,
board
let's go.
so that I could write and ask questions. I wanted to talk to my wife. Well, he would call her for me, and then I would write out what I wanted to say, and he would say it over the phone for me, and then I could sit there and talk to my wife.
Okay, if there's such a thing as karma in the world, this guy, this Cody, I feel like his next 12 lives need to be the best lives ever.
Also, I really wanted a mellow yellow. I was craving it so bad. When I was finally unhooked from everything, I remember sitting in my room, and he peeked his head in. He was like, "Can you eat and drink now?" I said, "Yeah." And he handed me a mellow yellow.
No way.
Coolest nurse ever. So for about 2 days, I had tubes coming out of the front of my chest.
Yeah.
One tube coming out of my right side and one tube coming out from behind my collarbone to drainage, everything around my lungs. And I had to carry this little vacuum pack with me. They removed those really quick. I'm healing extremely fast. They kicked me out of trauma within a few days. This happened on April 9th, which is a Friday. I went home the following Saturday.
This poor dude. This poor dude, man. When he's healed, you can't even tell, dude. It's wild. That's what I'm saying, because, like, I saw one of the more recent videos. Like, first of all, he's even more jacked. But, like, him shooting with Eddie Hall, and you would never have any idea that something like this happened to him. Did I just do what I think I did? Oh, God. Hold on. Chat, how far were we?
My dad in to pray. And after that, I remember waking up in Vanderbilt Hospital, hooked up to every machine possible. I'm gonna throw some pictures in here.
Sleazy, forgive me, you're gonna have to figure this out.
6 to 8 units of blood and stroke. Praise God, I did not have stroke as well. I remember sitting in my room and he peeked his head in. He was like, "Can you eat and drink now?" And I said, "Yeah." And he handed me a Miller Yellow. Coolest nurse ever. So for about 2 days, I had tubes coming out of the front of my chest, one tube coming out of my right side, and one tube coming out from behind my collarbone to drain everything around my lungs. And I had to carry this little vacuum pack with me. They removed those really quick.
It's a people purse.
Extremely fast. They kicked me out of trauma within a few days. This happened on April 9th, which is a Friday. I went home the following Saturday. There is a lot more to this story when it comes to my injuries and everything that I had to do to overcome them. Long story short, I shouldn't be standing here. I should be 6 foot under, and if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. So I know there's one big question that you're all wondering. What's gonna happen to Kentucky Ballistics, and am I gonna keep making videos? And the answer to that is absolutely.
Dude, it's hard as fuck.
Quit doing what I love because of a freak accident. There's nothing that can keep me from continuing on. I love what I do, and I appreciate every single one of you. I am healing at a Wolverine rate. I am healing so fast.
Dude, he did. This dude put all his points in luck. When I first saw this, I was so glad that he survived. I was so afraid for him. Well, it's definitely like it's like a traumatizing, scary kind of thing. Imagine coming out of this okay like he does. Like, you are like the hardest motherfricker there is, though. Who has a story to compare like this? Everybody else is like, yeah, I had a bad day, man, I ordered the wrong coffee. He's like, yeah, I had to stick my thumb in my throat because my artery was severed, and by the way, I'm fine now. Also, I'm jacked.
That really a lot of people have been kind of confused at how fast I'm healing. That's God, he's healing me quick. And I'm gonna keep making videos, and I cannot wait to get back out here. I have some videos planned, and I think you're gonna like them. It's gonna be some really funny stuff. Also, I know there's gonna be a good bit of you that wanna support me while I'm healing, and I really, really appreciate that, but I don't wanna do a GoFundMe or anything like that. If you wanna help me out, I want you to get something out of it too. So we got some new shirts.
That's where the shirt came from.
Doctors told me that if it wasn't for this thumb, that I would have died. This thumb saved my life. And my wife came up with this saying. She said, just put a thumb in it. And I thought that was the funniest thing ever. So,
you know for a fact that she says put a thumb in it, and it's not for the shirt. They probably do that all the time now.
That's what we're going with. We have just put a thumb in it shirts. I think these are awesome. And if you want to support me, there's a link in the description down below. They're available now. Pick you up a shirt and support Kentucky Ballistics.
Dude, let's freaking go.
This is not my normal content, and definitely not what you expected me to post this week, but this is something I felt like I needed to let you know. Again, this was a complete freak accident, and there's no way I would have ever known just how hot that round was until it was too late. So like I said, I'm healing really fast, and I'm gonna be back to it as soon as possible. But in the meantime, keep your eyes peeled for some pretty interesting videos I have planned. and my update videos. Before I close this video, I just want to say how much I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for making what I do possible. And I know that the majority of you are going to be extremely supportive right now, and I really, really appreciate that. Don't forget, if you want to pick up a shirt, there's a link in the description down below. And as always, my name is Scott.
Amazing merch.
My name is Scott, and you will most definitely see me next time.
Right back into it, bro. Absolute Chad. All this because there's some sketchy ammo. I'm glad he's still kicking. That's what people were saying. Bro, that is absolutely wild. And guys, remember, stick a thumb in it. No, I don't mean your butt. No, it wasn't it from what they're saying, and you guys seem to agree too, it wasn't the gun, it was the ammo. Which is scary. And which is why I guess suppliers, like where you're getting your gear from matters. You do not want like Walmart Temu bullets. I do totally mean your butt. I hope you put both thumbs in your butt. Dude, that is crazy. Wait, hold on. I want to show you guys because the later videos of him, like, look what he looks like now. Like, let me see if I could, like, wait. Kentucky, 106, Eddie Hall. Like, look at these two. Look at these dudes.
What's up, Eddie? I'm glad you made it.
Bruh. Bro, these two guys are like the wide Putin meme, but they don't even have any camera effects. They're just naturally like wide Putin. What the frick, bro? Actual legend. That is so crazy to me. He's the huge Jack man now. No, we do not have no sketchy ammo. Do not sketchy ammo. Walmart bullets should have been safer at this rate. You might actually be correct. Bro, it's like he leveled up. He got a fucking like near-death experience and it buffed him. He has a running gag now that the 50 cals make his neck itch. That's kind of wild.
Reminder, if you stick one thumb in your mouth and the other up your butt, and pull them out at the same time and make a pop noise, your body takes a screenshot.
I don't know if that's true, but I kind of want to test it. I like what you're selling. I like what you're saying. Bang, thank you again for the 300 biddies. I appreciate it. I appreciate you giving me life advice. See, nobody ever says that life advice has to be good. They just want life advice. So, you know, give them what they're asking for. That's enough internet for today. Maybe the internet was a mistake, guys. Alright, motherfuckers. It's getting late. It is time for me to have all the rest of my medicines. The kitty cat needs her catnip. I'm gonna get going, but before I do, thank you guys again for hanging out. Thank you for being weird and fun, for follows, for subbies, gift subs. And also, Exiled, thank you very much for the gift for the Dagobah cards. I also have some other cards coming in Friday as well. So we have this Sunday, again, we have the latest episode of our Burn the Rare stream. We're opening more Star Wars CCG cards, including Dagobah. I hope you guys are ready. My butane lighter is ready. Other than that, I love you guys. I will see you Sunday, probably about 7 p.m. EST. Until then, have a good night. Dagobah. Also, if you say Dagobah and not Dagobah, fuck you. Yeah, I said it. You're wrong. You're wrong. You've been wrong. You were wrong. You are wrong. You will continue to be wrong. It's Dagobah. Fuck you. Have a good night. Dagobah! It's Dagobah. Dagobah, you bitch. Dagobah. I'm out of here.